What was that? Team
Thank you,
Peps versus
Mari.
Osprey.
Everyone do Preds right freaking now. I mean, any silly little pictures that I can tweet? I mean, this hashtag OWCS thing that they want me tweeting. I just have to.
Hashtag
have to tweet the
OWCS.
slot.
This is your
It's like
watch
the
party?
Team Liquid watch party thing, like. I feel like they're not really like paying attention as to whether or not I post it, but like gift horse theory.
What's the thing? Is it just like a sort of generic, the game is on,
tweet
come watch here?
the game and the fixture or something. But yeah, like, any pictures?
Oh, you're welcome, Luckies. If you ever need the drops, mate, you're always welcome.
Maybe that rabbit holding the clock, like.
From, I don't know what you mean, Malice in Wonderland?
Yeah. Let the music just get loud.
Yeah, they just pumps it up for these highlights.
We'll find something.
I'm gonna grab a drink, and I'm maybe gonna grab a wagon wheel as well.
Wow, a little wagon wheel treat.
Yeah, mate. Need the energy boost to get me through the shift. You know how it is.
Rory, like, are you in like a fugue state or something, Rory? Like, you've literally come into the chat 12 hours after you've already linked a Gout sprinting video, and now you're just, okay, you're just checking to see whether things go in one ear and out the other, and to what extent. Like, yes, I know who Gout is. My countryman, thank you very much. That boy can sprint. Like. Alright. My hashtag OWCS. Need some slop.
Guess my training's paying off. Let's keep it going.
And I think we need to play marbles. You kind of remind me of Gout. In what way? In what way?
Witnessed my most famous party.
Hey, son.
Don't use your back.
It's really heavy.
There you go. You got it. You got it.
Okay. So this flipped over.
Zeke, thank you very much for the 2 months. Welcome back. Appreciate that. 2 question mark? 2 question mark? 2.
He years ago.
Can we do marbles for half of the first map again? I'll try. I'll try.
And he saw that there was just a loose piece of sidewalk, and just asked if he could keep it, and he brought it in here. I don't know how, with the help of 40 men, because it's freaking heavy.
And a wheelbarrow.
We have used this piece of sidewalk to record footsteps for every Overwatch hero that has footsteps. So it really is like, it belongs in a museum.
It does belong in a museum.
It's like,
this has been used. I remember when I was an intern using this to help record Malga footsteps.
Is SSG versus Geekay going to be a banger? I think so. I hope so. I feel like Geekay performed better than I thought they would versus Team Liquid. I thought that I was going to see way more Boston on ball in the Geekay match, and we just didn't see that at all. We just saw 3 maps of Sigma with a 33% win rate on Sig. But yeah. Hey, Ryan. Geekay 3-1 SSG, I am from future. I mean, to be honest, SSG, they've sort of sown the seeds of doubt by going to 5 versus Extinction. And I feel like the fact that they've gone to 5 versus Extinction, by just losing to a Ramatra non-stop, mind you, Kuffa's like, I don't want to say Kuffa's best hero, but one of Kuffa's signature heroes is the Ram. Geekay's so good at this push-pull Ram comp stuff. Like, could they just have SSG red with that, like just by playing Ram? But it'll be a huge pivot for them because You can't play Ram with Lucio Wu Yang, I don't think. So it'd have to be a big change, but like it's not in their wheelhouse.
Singing bowl, which I used for
I feel like if they just play Iron Mike on Ram, they're pretty good for it here.
continues during the
Hawk Doomfist, you think the Doom is going to turn the... Yeah, good luck.
I'm currently
My
tied with a
confidence
guy
in SSG
called...
has gone down.
Currently tied with a guy called Diarrhea on Fantasy. Class.
That's nice. I get it.
If players go up in cost this week, will that be added to the playoff budget, or do they not go up for week 6? Both things will happen. So you'll get the everyone playing fantasy will get like a budget increase going into playoffs to accommodate for the fact that only more expensive players will be available. Inevitably, a lot of the budget options will be off the table. But if you get any price changes, you know, you have a player who goes up one in cost, you'll also get that as well. So it will be added. It's not time to play yet, homosexual.
Team Liquid OWCS Watch Party TL vs. Who does Liquid play today? Sakura.
Sakura.
And some other games you might want to watch.
I believe it's 4 budget you're going to get. Yeah, I saw a graph of that the other day, Unbound. Toby showed me one. Feels like it's not as egregious as maybe it felt like at the, you know, maybe a couple of weeks ago. But it does feel like the vast majority of people have won, essentially, or like increased their total budget.
Where is my Mega Bonk? I have not bonked it once today.
Hey, what happened? I thought you loved that game.
I've been quite enjoying it. I've just you know, a few marbles and such, you know.
Oh, I've got jam on my finger.
Oh no, you're jammed up.
I'm literally jammed up right now.
Oh, jaunty. No luck. Let's bonk. Do we have to? That's an announcer. Is this a new ad?
Yeah, it's it's a DHL ad.
Oh god. Is that the voice of the DHL clanker?
Wait, I'm going back. You know that's what he sounds like?
The OWCS finals in Stockholm. What a crazy match we are having tonight. Wait. Hit the DHL website before stage 3 ends. Time's ticking.
Yeah, the voice doesn't fit.
I need to get a photo with the DHL clanker. Like,
God.
they're definitely going to have some poor wage slave in a full-size DHL clanker suit. Like, no doubt.
In a crowded arena, they will be sweating their tits off.
I can't wait.
Do you ever watch the CS events where they would do like the DHL drops live in the events?
What?
Like they would just
throw packages at people? Like, what's a DHL drop?
They would just like come with like a big box of stuff and like hand out giveaways or give away prizes and stuff.
Pretty bad observing job on the marbles here. Avalor seems to be quite substantially ahead for the moment. It's not like world record pace, but it'll do. Well, should I eat my cold burger and see if it's become a sandwich or if it's like wet because it had like tomato in it?
Ooh.
So it's probably just like wet and gross.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do? Not eat it?
I'll eat it for sure. I'm not air fry it. It's a sandwich, and I don't have an air fryer.
There's a lot of obstacles.
There's layers to this issue.
I don't know. I enjoy a cold chicken burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on how wet it is.
Yeah. To be fair, normally when I have like, if I have like a leftover burger, it will be like a crispy chicken.
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer. Yeah, the Vegas smirk. Yep. Got the air fryer smirk. Mr. Shell, you've won. Congratulations. Your prize? Fuck all.
That's called a chicken sandwich, sir. Oh, here we go again.
Oh, here we go. An American talking about the distinction.
When is a sandwich a burger? When is a burger a sandwich? What would you call it, though, if you had a piece of chicken, it was between two buns, burger buns, but then you run into Jesus and he turns both of the buns into fish?
In response to that, I'm going to get up and get my food out of the fridge. 'Cause you've mic spammed too much, and this has vexed me. This is almost as bad as Gen Z losing that Surabasa.
Shades of a Surabasa.
Chicken sandwich
in that
is
one.
a sandwich. Your R and a bunch of asterisks if you say chicken burger. I'm gonna go get the burger out of the fridge, fried, and I'll see you afterwards, mate.
I'd call it a miracle. Amen. A correct answer. It's been a vexing Saturday, but we're on for a good game next.
What season? Malarkey or Z? I'll watch Malarkey. You need to choose a side. 50 seconds.
There's no way! Geekay have done it! Rise as champions. OWCS Stage 3 starts now.
Just you know, important to keep Max riled up, you know. Yes, Rally, that's Avril from the recently debunked Avril theory.
Wait, is he on the broadcast?
Yeah, him and is Big K, Little J. Hey, Primrose.
And I've got Little J. Mate, Big K's been cleaning up this stage. He's got
Oh,
heaps
I
of
know.
gigs. Fucking hell, mate.
This-
Real
yeah.
mainstream.
Broadcast got himself well and truly in a K-hole.
Oh, God. Let's get in this burger.
What does Avril think of Avril theory? I imagine he still believes it, but some people just, you know, can't accept science.
He probably still touts it. It's not wet, actually. It's pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah. No, this is good, though.
Oh, that's good.
Wow. Yeah, nice class. Whoever told me to get a third burger, my hat goes off to you, mate. And my heart goes out to you, too, while we're at it.
No hat, no heart.
Both, mate.
Third burger or third sandwich? Now you're just trying to rile us up.
Oh.
The point of a theory is that it can be
SSG.
disproven. Yeah, but then you stop using the theory after it's disproven. You get a new theory.
Nice judgment. SSG, line, LeBron. Incredible. Incredible wordsmithing there.
Mm-hmm.
Took you long enough, Jasmine. Nicely done. It's a good burger, actually.
I mean, you've actually... What is it? What's this place called? I feel like you need to... You've been raving about it. Every burger you've eaten, you've been blown away by.
Harding's Burger Joint, mate. Institution for the chicken
Ooh.
burgers. Wouldn't get the beef. Beef shit ass. But they know their way around a burb.
Yeah, I've had Jollibee before. I tried it off the back of Alpha's recommendation.
Oh, Jasmine.
And it was, yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good burger. Enjoyed the, like, loaded fries as well.
He didn't get the sketty. He went to Jollibee, he didn't get the sketty.
I just didn't want the
Ignore his
spaghetti. You told me
recommendation.
it was sweet, and that would put me off sketty even more. You want sweet sketty?
Senior McChicken 69, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back.
No way. Senor McChicken69 has just subscribed.
He saw me eating a chicken burger and he had to tap in.
It's probably a rival burger chain trying to get your business instead.
Oh my god. It was a good burger. Good.
I'm late to the party. Did my peps double pay off? If you got the supports, you might feel okay about it. And there was like 4 or 5 points going around between the backline.
Wow.
If you got anyone
4 or 5
else,
points?
yeah, if you got anyone else, you're probably going to feel pretty bad about it. First time Sugar Brawn. Geekay SSG is a holy banger. Yeah, this is probably going to quite easily be game of the week, at least in EMEA in North America.
Yeah, tomorrow we got some good games for Korea, right?
Yeah, grand final and a third place match, but actually about as high stakes a third place match as you can get.
Yeah, because whoever loses has to play versus Falcons, right?
Yeah,
For the road.
single elimination as well. Yeah.
That's cooked.
Oh yeah, it's going to be
But
Way
it also
versus
does mean-
Zeta, and Way beat him last time in regular season.
I mean, Zeta just shit now, no?
Yeah, I feel like
Is
as
it a
much
hot
as
take to say it looks like T1 are the favourites versus Crazy Raccoon right now?
Yeah, they looked better, but I also felt like Zeta's loss today was really like pitiful. You know, there was no resistance a lot of the time, so I don't know if there's like a bit of an inflation in how good T1 looked. But yeah, I'd like slight favourites. I'd give them. Based on the fact that way Crazy Raccoon game was probably much closer than they would have wanted.
And who are you backing? SSG or Geekay? Because I think Geekay is like a hard favourite at this point.
You think? I don't know. I mean, a lot of it comes down to what SSG, you know, like Chronic talked in the interview on OWCV, and I think Chris has talked about it as well, of just like, you know, they kind of realise maybe there's clear problems with the Zarya comp and they need the alternative. So it comes down to, what is that alternative? Will it be any good?
Quality of their solution. Because I'm really worried about them versus the Ram. Just because like
Yeah.
they need to play Zarya, but like if they have to square up in a Ram mirror and it's versus Geekay, like Geekay's the best Ram team in America, you know? Like it's very scary for them.
Yeah,
So
but
they really need,
what's
like,
the
you know,
alternate solution
the
then?
Orisa Sim ban or something, you know, like something in there to. We never see Orisa like barely ever getting played, right?
Yeah, no, I think especially when there's so much sim as well, like I feel like the Orisa is like slightly better into the Ram, but also way weaker into the sim or any of the stuff like that. I feel like actually Orisa into Freya is just rough too. Like no way to actually take the Freya out of the game, no way to block a lot of the damage or cut them off, so it just becomes really tough.
Hawk is matching ball. Right.
What the hell is Moby Dick cooking over there? Why is Moby Dick getting all the hate here? This isn't new news.
Zeta
that
Division, a
Zeta...
team that in 2 years has never delivered a result. It's all Moby Dick's fault now.
And also Moby Dick has to do it with a downgraded roster as well. Like, does anyone really think, like, Probe and Bliss coming in?
Moby Dick, dude.
Yeah, like, feel it's really hard to put this one at Moby's doorstep. Like, it's his problem to solve, sure, but, like, looking at T1 versus Zeta game earlier, right? Look at both those rosters. Are you in any way surprised which team came out on top? What about the draft blunders? I mean, yeah, you can make an argument, you know, why did Probe stay in when they wanted to play double flex? You can make that case. But they were also 3 maps down at that point in the series. So I think you're right, it's a mistake. But it's far from, it's not like they were right in it up until that moment, you know? I feel like there's a same thing here, you know, where it's like, if you say like, oh, did Peps maybe make a mistake in a couple of their drafts against VP? Sure, but it's far from the primary issue.
Okay, Geekay. Win versus SSG. Clinches NA top 2. Okay, Geekay. Oh. Do they have anything... I feel like there's no pre-game material after these highlights, right? They sort of just like throw the bands up. It's like Rosters bands, Matt. Yeah. There's nothing else coming. The marbles away. Give you that same music. Not like Flora's doing better than Proby. Flora's out. Flora's been knocked out by Milk Tea. Yes, we have it on quite good authority that Dennis is back. Nice. No problem, Houston. Locked in top 3 NA with win over Extinction. No, we have a huge problem after that win, I'm afraid, Houston. Like, a huge problem. I'm off to PGE. Bye. See you, 50E. Where's Ash? Donkey Racing. Ash was a one and done situation. Now we've got Zoe on a webcam mic.
Drinking milk tea right now to celebrate the milk tea win.
Zeta is just a prison for Alfie and Pelican. They can't do more, but it's never enough. I mean, this is high key true. I feel like Burner, Pelican, and Alfie, it's hard to ever really point the finger at them, you know? Like, sometimes it's not Burner's meta, so it's like, you know, what can you do?
Yeah.
Right?
Pelican
like,
was rubbish today, actually, to be fair. Like, I feel like Pelican had a particularly bad
There was like
series.
a moment on King's Row where like he missed everything and he dashed backline and fed his brains out like in the next turn. It was like,
there was just like a really horrible couple of fights and it's just like, fuck.
Yeah.
If Pelican's not having a good day, there's zero chance, you know? Like, we need the DPS to like...
That guy needs to be super
carry.
heated. Zeta is Pelican's retirement home, but Yi needs to be freed. I mean, Yi has quite literally always been in prison, to be fair. Like, there's actually never been a moment in Alfie Yi's career where he's never... Like, the guy was on, like, Washington Justice.
They just keep transferring him from one cell to another.
Genuinely, he's in Supermax and occasionally he gets transferred to another Supermax prison, never to break free. Like, the guy's so fucked. He's one of those guys that's been on death row for 20 years.
Oh, God. Like, honestly, I swear, again, like, individual performance in the regular season, like, Alfie was the best player in that regular season, and Zeta were, like, scraping map 5s against mid-table teams in some of these, like...
But he was the best player on their team when he was on Lucio. Like...
Is Skewed just not the most valuable main support in the world? Yeah, I think Skewed's top tier. If you think back to last year, right, and there was this divide between Crazy Raccoon and Falcons at the top, and it felt like there was always a tier break to Zeta division that they could never break into, and it always felt like the real sort of roster gap or player quality gap was always the backline. And I think you've seen this in Korea, right, where there's actually a lot of talented tanks and like flex DPS and hit scans who can all kind of compete, or like punch upwards at least. But the support gap is always massive compared to the Shu Chorong and the Chio Fielder. I feel like we were talking about this when it was Finn and Violet, right? And obviously now it's Finn and Bliss, so the gap's even bigger. And the only duo that's actually come close is the Vigilante Skewed. Like, and because then it goes probably Vigilante Skewed and then Maka and Lee Soo Min, right? So like Zeta have the 5th best backline in the division.
At least Decay got a year on Boston in Season 6. Alfie has gotten nothing. I mean, Decay actually quite literally got what he paid for by being just an unbearably bad teammate all the time. Like,
He's
he built up a reputation of being incredibly hard to work with and being incredibly prone to mental booming and being a terrible teammate, and you get what you pay for there. Alfie's never had that reputation. Alfie's never been known as a toxic piece of shit that winds up in jail for that reason. That guy just winds up in prison. You know, that guy, like, he doesn't even commit the crime. He just does the time. It's so fun.
It's nice guys finish last, Theory, because while Decay is going from team to team, just destroying them internally, he's also collecting the fattest paycheck of all time as he jumps around too. So, no justice. Unless you're Alfie, in which case you are ironically getting no justice while playing for the Washington Justice.
It's a hard life. It's a hard life.
Didn't Decay get imprisoned on the Genesis team? Yeah, but that's like tail end, you know? That's like getting sent to life in prison when you're like 83.
Tail theory. Oh, all right. Kiri, Sojin.
Okay.
Samoa start. First ban was Geekay's? Yeah.
Yeah, so I presume the Kiriko ban here is to force the Baptiste, and then they're hoping for a kind of liquid situation, you know, where Geekay can play the ball into some type of Lucio back
Don't they want to Lucio Wuya?
No, sorry, they want SSG to play Lucio Baptiste.
Ah, right.
So then they can play.
Oh my god, they're playing Ran with Lucio Wu.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
So you're on different route here.
No, SSG are done, mate. They're done.
Do you think
they're
it's
gonna play
cooked?
Lucio Bap into Ran. Geekay already on the comp. I reckon it's cooked.
No, they must have a solution. Like, I just can't believe that Chris will just run Vazaria into a Ram again.
I can.
There's gotta be another
Chris
vision.
Chris goes 0-3 on sim maps and says the sim looked great today. Like, I can believe it. Like, I can believe it.
Thank you, Cinnabar, for the 9 months.
Wu Yang's already... Oh, Cinnabar. Wow. 2-timer in the chat. Nice. Geekay Esports now just holding slow for the moment because Ultraviolet got bolted a few times early on. A couple of bolts go wide now for Chronic, and it's time for Geekay to step up a little bit more. Ultraviolet is a very aggressive position, trying to deal damage, but he's not converted all too much. He's already 25% of the way to ult, though. How do they do this? Massive snare in the back. Chronic so low!
Chronic 1 HP will survive, can get topped up now by CJ, but it is first flip going the way of Geekay. But Ramon dies on the way through. They're playing slow, but Chronic is just farming 70% to that bowler already. And now Hawk can start to poke back a little bit as well. Hawk takes a step onto the point, shield out from Kufa as well. Bit more pressure, he's booped out into the open, they finish it off. And same old comp from SSG, but different playstyle, different result. Playing it really slow, just playing through Chronic's damage.
Yeah, I think it's definitely harder to play these Ram Sim comps with Lucio Wu Yang, right? Baptiste has the value of being able to get these massive AoE heals off. Wu Yang heals a lot, but you have to get close to the action in order to get it done. You can see Maimon just goes down early. Sometimes Baptiste, from those mid to long range moments, can really clutch out. Sugar Free holding the side right now. CJ's got to be careful. He's very low. Is he getting beamed by, what is that, Ultraviolet around the wall? But CJ does have the first tempo Tidal Blast. Bowler's out as well in the stack. And Geekay, they're so low. Tidal Blast available for UV, but with Lenny going deep with his own Tidal Blast, it might just be SSG taking the fight. 2 for 0 trades right now, and Geekay haven't been able to use an ultimate yet. Kuffer and Maimon both really struggling to close the gap.
Yeah, it was just first tempo there from SSG. Sugar Free puts him under so much pressure. UV did get it midway through his own Tidal Blast, but not an opportunity to use it. Now support ult advantage over for Geekay, but you can see, look at Kufa's ult charge, look at Ramon's ult charge. They've just not really been in these fights. Hawk's going to get a grab between either of those two ultimates online. They do have a high noon to start the fight. TP is available as well. Keep your eyes on the flip. Little bit of damage. Chronic's going to fall off the edge instead. Disaster start here for SSG. They have the beat if they want to keep going. Tidal Blast out onto Kufa to go forward. Hits the stun onto Hawk. Will kill him. Lep finds 1 trade. And that's a bit of a nothing hold there from SSG, all things considered.
That is so awesome. Geekay is still really struggling with the Sim and Ram ult both. Still only 70% of the way to the Symmetra wall. Incredibly slow. Kuffer poking forward, charging up some support ultimate in the process, but has to backstep, and the pressure just keeps on coming. You can see Geekay again, a little bit behind on health. Spacestation, so much poke in the neutral, and it's really hard to keep up with it with this Lucio Wu Yang comp. When they play a slower comp like this, they just get poked in the neutral constantly. Lep setting up for a beat right now. Hard push onto Maymone. He will just go down. Grabs out for Hawk as well. Not sure if that was onto Maymone. Beats exchange now. 4v4 situation. Hawk's been traded. That's the worst case scenario for SSG. They needed that beat. Bizarre observing inside Chronic's ass, but it looks like CJ finds the kill on Lethal, and Kuffer goes down without using ult.
Yeah, Geekay just give up that fight in the end, will give the flip as well, and the late beat doesn't matter, and Hawk is coming back on the Ramatra now as well, so getting much closer to a mirror. But again, SSG, with that Freya, they can just keep playing for Chronic's position. They have a Tidal Blast for this next one. Last time they're in this situation, Sugarfree and CJ went quite early with it as well. They're looking for the same as well. Look how early they're going. Pressure onto them in spawn. Sugarfree looking for the stun, dancing around, converts that one into lethal through everything. Obviously no Suzu or anything available, but Lep dies. There's the sim wall, there's the annihilation. They've had to spend big for this. They've lost a few people as well. Kuffer's just gonna walk past Chronic there. Didn't see each other. Chronic and Sugarfree have found a couple of trades. Kuffer will get the flip. Maybe Sugarfree's on it actually as well, but UV is pumping damage from main as well, so this one's hard, and Sugarfree will give up a flip eventually. But one more chance at the retake, but Kuffer still has annihilation.
There's no ultimates for SSG, and Hawk's already squaring up in the mirror on the Ramatra, so it's a Lucio Wu mirror for both sides. Eyes on Hawk here. Have to see whether he can get this push done. He's a very aggressive Ram. He tries to go deep with every turn, but right now, Geekay, they're playing really far forward. There's a great push opportunity. Lethal rips the high noon. He's taking a beating in main, but he survives. TP's forward, but he's killed himself. He's just TP'd right into a Ram's face and gone down. Pulse from Letty's good.
That's good.
And he's clutched it out. 2 kills for Sugarfree. He's found both DPS of Geekay. Covers annihilation ends, and they've fallen over by the wayside. Lethal, too aggressive with that high noon. Finds nothing. And SSG, without even having the ultimates, they just get it done.
Yeah, really great fight win there for SSG. They had no choice but to really play it slow, but when Lethal presented them with that opportunity, they didn't waste any time, and Sugarfree hits the stick as well. A few times now, good denial on the touch there by Lep onto Wamone. That's first round for SSG. But yeah, really great round for SSG. Got to be really happy with that. Even when they go over to the Ram mirror, feels like they're just outplaying a couple of these situations.
Is the clean feed lagging like crazy? Or?
Yeah, I just got like a weird sort of like, I guess like pixel tear or whatever it's called.
Yeah, okay.
It's
yeah,
frozen
so we
now.
both got that. Did you get the buffer before it? Yeah, okay. The clean feed's fucking, it's shit in the sheets.
Get some boosts, guys. Get some boosts.
20, 19,
God.
18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12,
Yep, it just works.
11. Wonderful. Thanks for the boosts, everybody. You're doing God's work, keeping the clean feed going. Yes, there are drops here, Mr. X Awkward. Any relation to the content creator Awkward? Out of curiosity? Mr. Damage. Anyway, Chronic, back on the Freya. Big open map. Lethal squaring up in the Freya mirror now, but I mean, this is obviously Chronic's wheelhouse. Instant bolt onto Lethal. Huge damage coming out. And SSG, on this big open map, I mean, I feel like their comp does better here. It's harder for Geekay. They needed that win on Volcano. Bolt comes out onto UV. Not sure if that's forced the wave, but he's just continually hitting these bolts. Chronic is doing so much with the open space.
Yeah, SSG playing slow, playing through Chronic, and you're asking a lot of him in this situation, you know, just in these neutrals, but Chronic is delivering. Lethal now with a left-hand side swing, but he's forced back again, and Chronic just taken over, 70% to Bowler. CJ's got that kill, and they're just getting forced out here. SSG, kings of the slow fight.
Hawk now gets to press forward. Huge damage coming out onto Hawk. Needs the pocket, but CJ's right there. Should be good for it, and that's 2 now for Geekay. I'm gonna be honest, man. I feel like if they had a BAP instead of a Wu, would this not just be way easier for them? Like, you can see that they're always behind. Like, they're trying to play through Ultraviolet's Wu Yang so desperately, but I don't know if it works with the Ram comp in the way that it otherwise... I'm just not convinced.
If they're playing slow, the problem is if you're playing slow for UV, then that just plays also into SSG's hand to play slow for Chronic. Meanwhile, Sugarfree is unchecked, basically zoning anyone. Yeah, like, because at least when they had the Cass, the idea would be you could do a lot of aggressive sim TPs, you know, to get your Cass into more meaningful positions to threaten these things. But it's not quite the same with the Freya here, where it doesn't feel like Ramon's really been in the game or they've got much use out in these TPs at all.
Oh, Bowler's
Title blast.
out. Sugar Free finds UV. And it's just a complete wipe here. No ultimates again from Geekay. But I mean, you can see that it really is Mame own that's just, you know, significantly behind everybody else in the server when it comes to ult charge. Not saying that this is Mame own's fault, but it just shows you a bit of the incongruence when it comes to the comp that Geekay are running. Like, there's just not enough pocket to heal both of these sides. If you want to play wide, get that long range healing, there's nobody to do it for you. And Sugar Free's just running amok in the backline. He goes for an incredibly ambitious pulse bomb. Now he's in the side with no recall, but there's no flank in a chase. So Cover pops the form,
Hawk's
runs
in
deep,
trouble.
gets the title blast laid in. Hawk's actually going to go down here. Great start for Geekay, and they've actually caught Chronic as well. So that's 2. And SSG, they don't even ult here outside of the pulse bomb. It's another free retake. It feels like that's what happened on Volcano as well, no?
Yeah, a bit surprised because I felt like Lep had the beat in time, so I was a bit surprised they didn't use the beat just to sort of keep position, because if they kept that up, kept Hawk going, maybe he gets to grab, then that grab can be their sort of big turning point. I think it's worth noting with this Lucio Wu-Yang backline is there's no answer for these pulse bombs, there's no answer for these tidal blasts in particular, so these turns are very scary, notably more scary for SSG because they have a Tracer to throw it onto compared to Geekay who have to put it onto Kuffa most of the time. He's popped as well for this now. Hawk has the grab, Lep's going to beat back first, Kuffa dies for it, Admiral's beat is late, 5v4 walking forward, player advantage. Hawk will want to save this grab if he can here, they just need to avoid any trades, but you can see Geekay, they're already far back, and that's going to be a nice easy retake for SSG. Hold on to the grab, and another tidal blast turn as well. CJ outpacing UV here, and we've seen how brutal these have been from Sugar Free so far.
2 title blasts from CJ before even one symbol can be online for Maimone. Here we go. Title blast is out. TP force, but Maimone's just dead immediately. Grab is out from Hawk in main, and Kuffa, I mean, he's trying to block the East to the best of his ability, but it's just not going to happen. 2 deaths for Geekay, and a late pick onto Sugar Free, a touch from Admiral, symbol to keep him going. Geekay, they're still in this one. Hawk jumps top, face to face with Lethal, but doesn't convert the kill. Does convert the kill. UV's gone down 80% on the title blast as well. And Geekay, no legs here to the Ramatra Lucio Wu.
Just ball left now.
Not happening.
Wow, really impressive from SSG here. Great response, good answer. You know, this was the big question, right, going in. Like, how will SSG deal with Ramatra? Do they just have to mirror? Will they be at a disadvantage in that? But they found a solution on their Zarya comp, so they keep Hawk on one of his most powerful heroes, they get Chronic on his best hero, and all of a sudden, everything's just lining up. You know, you look down this roster, and obviously, like, CJ playing the Wu-Yang, maybe you'd put, like, Kiriko or something above it, or something like that.
UV,
but
mate.
It's
more
most
damage,
of
more heals.
Yeah, true. I was gonna say it's everyone's on their best hero here for SSG, right? They found a way to get everyone, maybe not best, but you know, everyone's on a really good hero for themselves at least. And yeah, great performance. Felt in control of that the entire time. Oh, yeah, more damage, more healing. Can't complain if you own CJ there. 23-2.
The golf nerf. Cry. Good night, Hunter. Did you eat that burger yet? Yes, I did, Wet Word.
Don't get him started. Don't get him started.
CJ holders feasting today.
Yeah, Sugar Free scoring well too.
3k damage, Maimone. Is that real? I have to rewind for that. Is that real? Cried. Maimone has 3,000 damage, and he's 6 and 10. Jesus.
He just wasn't in the game. Yeah, minus 7.5 for Wimone for anyone who had him left over. UV still goes positive, as is the nature of Wu-Yang when you play Wu-Yang Lucio especially. But yeah. Is Chronic's best Freya? Yeah, I think for sure, right? Like, think of all the things he did at the Esports World Cup. Like, biggest stage of his career. 100% hard carried on that hero.
What the hell is that, Awakey? Like, genuinely, what is that? Like, I just have no idea.
Has to be Widow. On what basis, Ondra? Because he farmed some games in OWCS group stage last year? Come on.
What's this about Widow?
I like Chronic's best hero.
I mean...
Like, he might be better at Widow, but it's like, it doesn't... What's more impressive?
His best, like, relevant hero is Freya,
you know what I mean? It's kind of like, if you can't play it in any meaningful game, then it's like, it's kind of irrelevant to the discussion, you know? Like, whether he's technically better at the hero or not, you know?
I know it's been a few days, everybody, but let's not sweep under the rug the fact that Lenny looks like low tier god.
Was anyone trying to sweep that under the rug?
I mean, people are trying to sweep it right now. Like, There's a Lenny Tier God Erasure campaign taking place right now. Did you see his new hair color? Yeah, I saw it. Stick that tank now! We can't sweep under the rug the fact that no one consumes more legumes than I do. From none other than Legume. Wonderful.
All right, confirmation of the points in there. CJ got 13.5. 10 for Sugar Free, 10 for Lep, 9 for Chronic, 7 for Hawk, actually. In all of that, maybe a little bit of result. He still went 21 and 4. Most deaths, ever so slightly. But yeah, everyone else on Geekay negative, including, yeah, 5 and 10 for Wamone, 3.5k damage. And expecting changes here from Geekay.
Is that a data entry error?
Which one?
I thought he was 6 and 10.
I can
He's
check,
6
yeah.
and 10, not 5 and 10.
We're going to get a little check on that. Now put Wamone up a little bit as well. Good spot, Max.
That's one whole elim.
Eagle-eyed.
Chat, hire me for coaching. My team is better than Geekay confirmed. It's true, Redney. It's true. What is a Boosie fade? Like, what is that?
There's no way I'm going to be able to
that mean?
comprehend this. Yeah.
I need help.
I have Wamone. What is wrong with him? Just plain sim, and they didn't get like any utility out of the sim here. And sim scores bad anyway, right? Sim scores bad when they win.
Understanding the Boosie fade hairstyle. It's like a really like, it's like a buzz and a fade combined. Like it's a really,
we have gone to Gibraltar, and Diva has been banned.
Roll. That was where they lost to Extinction, right? But they also rolled out on like Reaper.
Yeah, I worry. This is the one where like this is where Chrissy has to earn his paycheck to give him a solution for this map. I think they can probably like sim cast their way around the attack a little bit, but defense tricky. You mentioned Lenny, and it immediately cuts to an ad that starts with hairy situation. Bespoke ads for you.
Bespoke. Alrighty, what do we see? Lucio Wu Yang for Geekay. They will die on that sword. Like, they will literally play Lucio Wu Yang everywhere, no matter what. They've actually changed
This is
nothing
such a
about
hard map
that core
for it.
front line. Like, Lucio Wu Yang and Sim, all of the top performers from last map sticking to their guns. Oh, heavens. Kiri Brig is so back. I don't know how SSG will roll with this comp, in all honesty. I feel like,
Yeah, just like the hazard makes sense, right? Yeah, like the hazard makes enough sense. I mean, to be fair, I'd much rather.
Thank fucking God.
Much. Oh wait, are you ahead of me? Oh, I'm pressing live.
53, 52.
Oh wait, it's slightly ahead, like 52, 51, maybe half a second, 50, 49, 48, 47.
I thought that was half a second. Unbelievable. Keep it going.
Wait, 43, 42. What do you mean?
No, we're on. We're
all
on.
right,
We're fine.
Thank you,
fine.
Alpine, for the prime. Yeah, I was like, Jesus, how far? All right, immediately got the car underneath here, Geekay, in a pretty good position, and they picked Chronic, so that'll do it. And it was just gonna be SSG having to concede a lot of space initially.
Lethal swinging top. Good angle. Getting some bolts in. Bash back for Lep as well. Push forward for Cuffer. He wants to force back Hawk. He gets the counter wall as well. Now Hawk is hopelessly behind in the neutral. Has to rest inside. That enables Cuffer to swing in for more damage. No kill converted as of yet, though. Looks like Hawk might have just kited this one out. Now Space Station desperate for the touch. Chronic up top. Takes a little bit of damage from Ultraviolet. Bullied back. Sugar Free, no recall. Down on the right-hand side, Maimone has been forced to recall, but Hawk is just dead on the payload. He has to touch cart. He can't go backline. Trade onto Lethal, though. 4v4. Tank advantage is substantial. Kitsune Rush comes out from the corner. It's really anyone's game right now, Xavier.
Suzu blocks that damage from UV now, but pressure onto the backline. Sugar Free finds the crucial kill. Now all of a sudden, Kufa falls apart as well. CJ's quicker Kitsune Rush making all the difference there. It looked like it was all over when Hawk, he goes to block point, but he's blocking Kufa like Kufa's behind him. So Hawk is sort of exposing his backside to all of Geekay, which is why he died so quickly. But recovery with that Kitsune rush and a great opportunity now for SSG to restabilize, set up a little bit forward. Just have to worry about this tidal blast turn. Geekay listening.
Slash top ready, 3.
Yeah, ready to go, ready to go.
1. Okay, Hanzo.
Bring Hanzo. No. Hanzo 1.
Yeah.
Take heart, take
Has the
heart.
slash. I'm just shooting has.
Up, tell me. Yeah, shoot up.
Has off. Hop.
I can up this.
Die, Dennis.
Has on point.
Under. Has
Has off on point.
Has
Has in. Has shot. Yes.
Hey,
Great touch.
Hey, left. Oh, no way.
No read.
Big cap.
I've seen it.
Ultraviolet's upset about his fancy. Hammers for lep. Hammers for lep. What is that?
Bring mana, bring mana.
Bring one. I've slashed on one. He's staggering. One ball.
What is that?
Big melee.
Can will punch maybe?
It's like a full second after the
I
cap.
got top.
We should stuff
Well, he got the touch initially, right?
With the rally?
Is-
Had the cap
is-
already gone through?
Yeah, but he got off it, I think.
I'm
I
walking
mean, it's bad either way.
I'm up top. I'm here.
Thanks for 3 months. Jam, welcome back.
Keep it, not me.
I look wall on backline when they walk out top. Go ready.
Left. Has low.
Has low. I'm walking on has. Walking on has.
I'm
You
looking
miss your
point.
blue. Me too,
Slow,
man.
slow.
Me
Go
too.
point.
Ooh, end of
Alright.
listening now.
Listening is over, and oh no, Lenny's picked. LeBron down. How can the Lakers win without LeBron? Now Geekay, they're just free pushing the cart, and Spacestation, they can only afford to play slow. Beats available for Admiral as well,
Hawks
huge advantage.
cooked.
Hawks getting pounded in the neutral, he's just dead. Beat pushed to seal the deal, and Geekay, they crush out. Oh, no hope. I'm gonna go back and check the C9 thing. I need to check.
Yeah, I think he touched with rally, but then sort of was forced backwards. I mean, it was still a hot take.
He rallied after the
either
cap.
way. Oh, was it? Oh, it's even worse.
We're putting
then.
him in the ball. Yeah, we're putting him in the ball. All right. Can you give me numbers? Because I should be able to
Yeah,
you.
43, so 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26.
My back one.
Alright, plenty of time to work with here for Geekay. Sugarfree's going to kill Ramon. Downpour comes out. Does lock up Hawk in there as well, but he's full blocking. He's going to go down nonetheless, though. Still pushing forward here. SSG trades will do it for him. They forced the back jump from Kufa, so they bought themselves some valuable time to get Hawk back. They can restabilize here, but Geekay going to take a lot of space during this.
Oh, lethal up top, goes for the bowler, goes a little bit wide. Kitsune rushes out for CJ. SSG pressing forward. Cuffer's so low. Guardian Wave doesn't actually get the heal amp onto Cuffer, so he's still quite low. Tidal Blast counter onto Cuffer, though he pushes forward. Counter wall is good, prevents Hawk from getting stomped. So really, that's a Tidal Blast kited for essentially the Kitsune rush, but you know, that's an optimist approach to it. We could call it a 1-for-0 trade. Now Hawk in the side, getting ready for a slash angle, looking for a backline. He's playing with Lenny at the moment. They can connect together. But the bowler from Chronic from the
He's
top
hit
row.
everything.
Now the bolts connect too, and he just does it all. Doesn't matter that he'll be traded because that's 2-for-0 with a huge respawn advantage. Nicely done. 2-for-1 rather.
You can see in a lot of these fights, we saw it on Samoa as well. Now, SSG are really aiming to be the initiators in a lot of these situations. Even with some of these ults that are just, you know, like some of the sort of lower or less consistent value ults like for Bowler, like for Pulse Bomb, they're really keen to set the tempo here against Geekay. Keep on the back foot when they're walking up this slope, which can be quite a hard area to get your backline through safely. And again, the Wu Yang Lucio, always viable to a trade. And once he gets in this part of Gibraltar, trades are king for the defense here. You can see Lep has this beat ready to go as Kufa takes a little bit of space. Suzu out actually as that dive comes up. Lots of damage onto CJ. Has to TP away as well. Coming to help him on the low ground. CJ, you can see UV trying to bend the splash damage, but CJ will be okay. Beat comes out now. They're going to go in response to that
Does he
bowler.
get Hawk?
Hawk doesn't get it though. The downpour comes out over top. Does he find anyone? He's got Kufa, but Kufa's got the wave pocket. No value out of that beat push, and now it's Geekay's turn.
Unbelievable. Now Geekay get to swing in with a huge advantage. Kitsune is out for CJ, but the Tidal Blast from UV runs down. Hawk hits the pulse. Block keeps him alive, actually, but he should go down. That's 2 for lethal now.
Sugar-free.
Go on, Dennis. Traded out by LeBron. Huge pulse bomb, but Geekay, they can keep pressing here. They've got the beat. CJ pinned up against the wall. Maimone finishes that kill. 4v2 for the recontest.
Touch.
Beat available for Admiral. Touch for LeBron. First tap.
Recall.
Outside on the right-hand door. Chronic's right there. They run him down. The beat is out for Admiral. The bubble from Hawk. It cannot save Chronic. Now Hawk, no help on the cart. Huge energy though. They need to kill Hawk above all else. He's used all his bubbles. They get the kill in the end. No trades at the moment for Geekay. Admiral's quite low, but it does look like SSG just going to get full capped here. 1:40 and some change on the clock. No change.
Yeah. Not a great look for SSG. Knew this was always going to be a more difficult map. Again, you go back to their previous hybrid escort maps. Their attack is normally better than their defense. We'll see if they use the sim here as well. I think into a Freya, into a Hazard can be difficult in a lot of these situations. But we'll see if SSG have sort of stuck to their guns on that one. But now they need a full push just to keep themselves alive here, really. But just felt like just ahead in the Hazard mirror here, right?
Lenny just Lenny is eternally in a state of no help. Like, genuinely, does not matter what roster this guy is on. Just always no help. Ever since he was separated from someone in merit, he's just been outclassing his teammates every stage. Oh shit, poor guy.
Who's winning this one? I mean, I thought it was going to be a proper 50-50 game coming in, honestly, and I feel like we're still in that, right? This is going to be the most difficult map for SSG in terms of their hero pools and the ban state and everything like that. So, feel like SSG's still in a good position to win the series, regardless of what happens here. But for Geekay, they've got such a clear advantage on this type of matchup, they can't afford to let this one slip.
Maybe minus Proper plus Lenny. That could be good, actually. That could be the difference maker. Reunite the big three. Alright. SSG now. Lucio Kiri off rip. Lucio Wu Yang again for Geekay. No surprises here. It's all they fucking play. But Sugar Free on the sim.
It's worked!
You got that. When?
On the attacks! It's the attack comp, it works on the attacks! Don't ask about Ilios, never talk about Ilios, but on the attacks it's been okay. Now, trying to come around this corner, Sugar Free is dead. I believe they called out one Bacasta Curse, and it's going to be a bit of a false start for SSG. Back into spawn, they trade cover for it! A gift from the Australian, and now all of a sudden SSG can keep moving this payload.
SSG getting a little bit of free push here thanks to Cuppa being mind controlled into the spawn. Ultraviolet up top, juicing damage as always. Just endless shots convert. This guy's already 55% of the way to ult. Same for CJ. So maybe it's not all that impressive. Anyhow, Chronic playing underneath, get ready for a TP flip. CJ taken very, very low early on in the piece, needs to watch himself, but Geekay, they've got them boxed, and Chronic, Lenny both go down. No TPs so far on this map. Lenny in more than a minute, 30% ult charge. I mean, take the player that's going like 9-1, and the only guy that has twice as many elims as everyone else, and put him on sim.
It's alright, just need to get these TPs going and it will click into place, you know? A few false starts. Now, Kitsune Rush beat coming up, and they've given it up. It's going to be Tracer and Freya swaps from it, and they will just take the mirror. But now, obviously, it's a little bit of an ult deficit, but to be honest, as far as ult deficits go, the Bowler and the Pulse Bomb are probably some of the least consequential. It's going to be Tidal Blast first from UV. Lep doesn't have the beat yet to deal with it here, so big threat there as Chronic will swing wide, trying to take a little bit of space, force them back. They've got the payload moving. Wamone gets the Tidal Blast, looking for backline now, into the skies, Freya, but Lep's going to catch that one instead, so Wamone will take that kill, forces Chronic back as well. Now there's a big divide in formation here, actually. Bowler on to Hawk in the front line, very far away from his support, and they will clean up both of those off the back of that Tidal Blast. Sugar Free is still behind, so they're careful when there's no trade coming out. Sugar Free is trying to find something, but desperate attempts only. But now SSG, double support ult available. Admiral doesn't have beat.
Admiral's quite behind on the beat drop. Ultraviolet doing all the work, and Spacestation just not shooting back, so hard to charge up the beat. But this is SSG's timing. Double sup ultimate can potentially overwhelm Geekay's comp. Unless they can get a good kite, it's hard to trade out, of course. So, have to see whether or not Spacestation can actually close the gap and get those kills. With this support ultimate advantage, 20% away from Admiral's beat drop now. Dash comes in from Hawk up top. They go for the initial engagement. CJ's missed the rotation, has to use his TP for it. Downpour's out from Cuffa. Not sure if he's caught anyone at all. Kitsune Rush is out for CJ as well, but where is it? It's on the stairwell. They can't fight with this at all. So that's just a 1-for-1 trade, and now Admiral has the beat.
Yeah, 2% more, and Admiral has caught up as well, so he will be good for this beat trade. He drops it first, actually, as well. Lep is too low to lose his as well, so they're just going to lose this fight here as well. SSG, all of a sudden, it's going to come down to final fight. Chronic finds a trade on Lethal, which won't go amiss, and it looks like CJ should be good to get out of here as well. Suzu used, and that gets him to his next TP timing as well. Wamone having a look, can't find anything, but now if there's a time, it is now for SSG. They've got beat advantage. They've got both DPS ults. They've got the downpour. They have to worry about UV's tidal blast, but the beat should be able to mitigate any danger coming from that. They just need to clear a bit in this space. Sugar Free trying not to use his recall. Beat push comes through now from left, looking for these kills all over UV. Defensive tidal blast now, so Sugar Free will back up. Downpour out from Hawk. He's 1 HP, but the downpour buys him enough time. Stick is good. Kills UV as well. Opening for him now, but Lep's been traded back. Chronic and Sugar Free maintain that player advantage for SSG. Now they're looking for a little bit more. We're heading into overtime to SSG. No choice but to stay onto that one. Wamone has a pulse bomb too that they have to worry about. Sugar Free looking to pressure the backline as Wamone will get the touch. Hawk has got Kufa boxed in. That's the kill they want. Chronic will get the touch instead, trying to force him back. Kufa does fall isolated there. Bowler coming back from lethal. They want to find a way to clutch. Doesn't kill Lep though. Lep's half HP and out. Hawk's in big trouble up front. They're not giving it up yet. Wamone has the pulse bomb still. Recall has been burnt under intense pressure right now, and CJ will finish it off. And SSG, they extend the map for now.
Oh, outrageous clutch. Geekay Esports down to the wire, but 2 minutes on the clock now for SSG. A little bit of room to breathe. High ground position for Chronic on the Freya. Can bolt away. CJ has the Kitsune rush as well. Geekay, they don't have anything but a pulse. So, this is as good of an opportunity as any for SSG. Up top now, everybody holding the high ground. Lep just pushing cart with Lenny for the moment. Looks like they're not holding top very hard as Kuffer's got a free retake all the way through. And for whatever reason, SSG, they've held it quite soft. Hawk? Wow, it's over. Oh, that's bad.
Late TP and a Suzu as well means CJ is going to be quick to fall. And now all of a sudden, again, similar situation, right? Take too long, don't get the value. SSG listening.
Yeah.
Care beat.
Where are we going through?
Movement fight.
When you go through, has top left. We gotta come on right. On right. We try to touch cart. Has top left. Go under and touch cart.
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, going under. Touching point, touching point.
I'm bottom of 2.
I'm ready to go on there. Has here. Has no shift. I'm rushing. Hop. Shooting us still.
I whipped him.
Has one.
Just push cart, keep pushing cart, keep it rolling.
Very low.
One.
Any Hawk comms?
Loot weak on point.
We reach out, yeah.
Yeah,
you're good.
Any Hawk comms?
Wait up, Get the chronic.
You're not almost back.
Alright, you chronic.
Try to reach. Turn to reach.
Loot close, they have beat.
I'm back.
Alright, we're down on damage. Get ready for their tempo, okay? They're gonna push.
He's back.
Pass out.
He's
I'm
never
playing
been
top
more
right
back.
for you for TP.
I get
so
swing.
bad.
Has no shift. They're swinging wide.
End of it is going to be a later beat from Admiral coming in as Lep was forced to use that one early just keep everyone alive, and Lep has been deleted after that as well. Chronic is back and swinging the high ground, but can't find a meaningful enough connection to trade anything. Half of SSG are stuck underneath, but Sugar Free's found a trade onto the back line. No heals going through though, and they can clean up Hawk and CJ underneath. Chronic will take the fight, but only 20 seconds left, and it feels like SSG, they have got ult advantage. Kitsune rush soon, downpour there, but they found Sugar Free
Lenny's
early.
been found.
Oh, big trouble here. He's going to die very late, and they're going to have to take the start of this fight 4v5.
I mean, does Hawk have to throw his body onto the point? You can see everyone from Geekay playing so forward, just trying to block the touch. And the touch might not even... Yeah, Hawk dies for it. Downpour Jax. Lenny's still not back in the mix. CJ has to Suzu on, tries to TP out, can't TP out. Lep's dead again, and Geekay, absolute domination here on Watchpoint Gibraltar. Just have to wait and see whether we see Lucio Wuyang Ram on map 3 at this point.
Yeah, I mean, the good news for SSG is there's not too many... well, I guess there's a few more maps like that, but none as extreme as Gibraltar. And that was the D.Va ban as well. So their normal alternative in this situation of just going like a D.Va Tracer should be much more viable and probably feel like a bit of a more even matchup, because definitely felt like Kufa. I mean, you can see the numbers here. Definitely felt like Kufa had the better of Hawk on that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I think this will be one to avoid. I think Hawk will play D.Va next time we get forced to a map like this, but...
Oh, shit.
Geekay win that map pick second time of asking, and that's going to do a lot to repair Wamone's poor score from the first map of Fantasy 2.
Holy shit. That is rough. Like, that is a painful scoreline. 7-14. Jesus. That's a dead every fight situation. Like, fuck me. Alright. Thank God I have no Geekay or SSG players. I can happen. Hell osmosis.
I mean, it felt that way watching it as well, you know? Like, just all of these neutrals ended up with SSG on like an early back foot or something as well. Hawk just taking a pounding there.
I found out about 7TV and now I understand all the silly words people keep saying. You've been subbed to me for 3 months. You've been following me for a year.
Wait,
and you just now found out about 7TV. You're insane.
What?
You're insane.
Wait, I really want to know, what did you think everyone was talking about?
What did you think was happening in the
Yeah,
chat
like what?
for a year?
When you see all of this, you kind of look at it and you just, what's the interpretation here when people are spamming all this stuff?
You still don't understand 7TV? Sad Gay Panda, just install it and you'll understand. Like, it's like not a complicated...
It's really easy to add, actually, yeah. And that's a -8 for Hawk, for all the numbers heads.
8?
CJ got a 6.5 though, so honestly, actually, CJ in long series, he's got the record for most or highest score in a single match, and CJ continues to be a really big point farmer. Sugar-Free 1.5, Chronic slightly negative, UV 14.5, Wamone 14.5, 12.5 Kuffer, 10 for Admiral, 11 for Lethal.
Crispy, you think my chat was easier to understand before you got 7TV? No way. No way. Fuck, Crispy, mate. Unlucky today. That game? Like, I can only imagine that you just got back from crying in bed for 2.5 hours straight, because that was fucking unreal, mate. Like, yeah, that's tough.
That was a hat off, hearts out to you, because me and Max were seriously vexed, so I can only imagine how vexed you were.
If we were the level of vexed that we were, like, I'm surprised you're still here. Like,
honestly, if you were here to tell me there was a Kool-Aid situation after that, I would have understood.
Why do I have Hawk -8 is insane. He's not a KD player.
Is it insider trading if I check SSG's map and hero ban before I bet the house on them? Yes, it is, Overwatch Esports account. But nobody's enforcing the law here, so you might just get away with it.
Hawk 0 final blows? How do you know that?
Someone's been counting. How was Alcacia versus Gen G? Really worth a watch. Like, actually, unbelievable that Gen G... Actually, unbelievable Gen G didn't win the series based on the full maps we saw. Like,
odds are you will come away from that series vexed.
Yeah, I mean,
be warned.
Yeah, if you feel like, you know, there's not too much going on and you just want something to get the blood pumping or something to rile you up, go watch that series.
You will get heated.
Honduras timed out Overwatch Esports.
Gen G needs mag. They need the asset back.
Why does Backbone suck for fantasy? Just some of the heroes he plays. Like Sim is a infamously low scoring hero.
Especially when he goes like 10 and 11 on King's Row. That doesn't help. 11
yeah,
and 10,
10 and 11 is an infamously poorly scoring KD line as well.
Yeah, no, genuinely. You don't want to be going 10 and 11 and then, you know, having people rely on you for fantasy points.
Thank you, Jake7 for the 5 months.
Big ups, Jake7. Jake7. Hunter, can you personally hand deliver me my drops? I'm literally doing that right now. Like, what more do you want from me?
This is the...
This map will be close. Yeah, whatever, dude.
King's Row. Wu Yang ban, Zarya ban in response here from Geekay. So you imagining Geekay just going to play the Ramatcha here again? And SSG will just play the same? Blow for blow?
Just Lucio Bat, Ram is an insane advantage for Geekay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the Wu Yang ban is literally helping Geekay. Like, they just won't drop the ego and stop playing Wu Yang.
It gives them a better backline in these situations.
Yeah, no, genuinely. Like, they were... Oh. They started... Did they start? Or they just Hazard the whole time?
Remember.
Yeah. I guess Hazard's not, like, unreasonable.
That's... I mean...
like, he was pickable into Geekay's comp, but Sim does make it awkward. It's not like Hazard's bad.
No, Hazard's not bad. I just expected Ram. It might be one of those where, like, you just... Classic sort of defense comp, right? Where you just kind of have to pick something you think is going to be okay into everything. I mean, with the sim is normally the answer a lot of teams use to deal with this high ground on defense, you know? So you can still play the Ram and still TP them around. But Hawk's going to see this one and go Diva. So similar looking matchup here, except obviously Kiri Lucio versus Bat Lucio as well. So yeah, decent look for SSG. This one is going to be an important one, right? Because this is the sort of matchup I imagine SSG are going to have to take another time in this series as well. So really important to see how they do on it here.
Alpha's just holding the statue for the moment, but Lenny's all the way in behind. Marked out by Admiral though. Little Cheerio hits through the window. Cuffer's backing up a little bit from the statue, you can see. Admiral wall riding up top trying to contest, but Lethal has fallen first. Chronic just good for it every damn time. Slash deep for Cuffer. He's playing for trades now. Wait a minute, they're all in. In the spawn, Ultraviolet, they've flipped in. Maymone's dead on the side to Lenny, but like, what is this flip?
They're about to get pincered by the respawns as well. They do get CJ late, actually, so that's a great kill to find.
So good for it.
Now Lep is completely isolated. Hawk is going to try and get back to the team here, so the teams will flip with each other again. But Hawk's out. Oh, Lep is doubling in for the trade. Lep didn't think he could get out of there. Sugar Free's going to die as well. UV just hiding there. No ticks, no late trades, and it's going to be a full reset. UV with the first ult.
Lethal is on Tracer. Oh my days. Geekay, what's going on here? Window available for Ultraviolet. See whether he feels the need to flip over to the enemy team spawn this time around. Bolts go wide for Chronic on UV. Just swinging point side. Again, statue hold for Cuffer. Getting ready. Slash is deep now towards the hotel. Can flip back around to his supports at a moment's notice. Hawk trying to work his way in, but just has to step through main. Window's out and Lep is incredibly low, but no kill converted off that. So is this just going to be an easy kite, or can Geekay keep the push going?
It looks like they're just backing up to point now as well, so timing for CJ to use his Kitsune Rush to push. Here it comes, Lamp is late onto Amon, big opening for him. Now they're trying to pressure out defensive wall from Kuffer to get himself out of it. They can play recontest if they want Geekay, but need to wait for Amon. Looks like Kuffer's trying to get in position, he's going for a big flank. Chronic has to be careful, might run into the whole team. Hawk's trying to body check it at the moment, make it difficult for him. Sugarfree's going to run into Lethal to help deny the touch as well. They get out, Pulse Bomb is there too. Beat comes through from Admiral, later beat from Lep as well. Kuffer is 1 HP, downpour there. Suzu is perfect to keep him alive. Pulse Bomb from Lethal will not connect. More pressure. Lep is low in the backline actually. Admiral's trying to hunt that one. They're all so low, but they can't find it. Admiral has to stay on point now, and they are falling all around him. First point will be SSG's, but did take him a while.
Yeah, I mean, look, Geekay, let's get Lethal off Tracer right this second. Surely. Surely. The hit scan can't be that hard to play, can it? Like, versus the Diva. A little bit marked out, but yeah, there we go. It's over to
It's just like recontest, yeah.
Yeah, SSG on Diva still for second point. I feel like this is where you would typically see a Korean player make the swap over to Ram like almost 100% of the time. I feel like Hawk is just objectively counted out by, you know, this second point and the architecture. This second point architecture with the Symmetra from Maimon as well. But he's hiding, trying to find a one-shot. Lenny's there too. They might be able to get something cheeky here. Slash back onto Lenny, and Lenny actually dies for his greed. That's a really rough one for SSG, to be honest.
Yeah, had good setup there as well. Thought they could have forced something out. Worth noting UV onto the Kiriko now as well, so a bit of a better matchup there too, a little bit less vulnerable. Chronic's going to try and poke his way in. It is a quicker Kitsune rush for CJ as well, since he's obviously been on Kiriko the entire time. Chance to swing with that one when they get it in 20%, but might take a bit of a neutral. They're going to swing around the corner now. UV down to half HP as the wall comes out. Simwall comes out first, so they try and get out, but Chronic not so fortunate. Lep's going to have to try and skate away from that one. Groups up with Sugarfree on the right-hand side. 2 groups of 2 now, but it looks like all of SSG are successfully out, and now they have a Kitsune rush to turn back with.
Oh my days. Geekay, at this point, they still don't have any ultimates, so SSG, if they can fight fast, would be a good time for them. Feels like this would be a good time for a listening too, don't you think? But Geekay, just playing slow for the moment. No ultimates until the Kitsune is online for Ultraviolet, but SSG, they're just nursing these ultimates forever. They won't use. They have a huge advantage, but they're not pressing it. Now the Kitsune rushes out for CJ, but the kite, it looks really good for Geekay. Ultraviolet gets bolted actually by Chronic, and the bowler is going to make all the difference. So SSG, 2 ultimates, they break the choke. Full kite attempt right now for Geekay as they TP back.
Yeah, it's still overall. Overall, not the worst kite at all from Geekay, even though they'll have to go and pick UV up from spawn. They have the Kitsune Rush coming back. They can trade that. Let can beat, and Admiral can have a later beat here. The key for this next support ult trade for SSG is they have to find a way to connect onto Admiral. The Kitsune Rush comes out first. They're actually just going to try and kite it before all of that. Downpour to chase some of the kills. If they lock anyone up, Pulse Bomb out in response. They're chasing Hawk, but he has the bomb. Wall comes out. Lethal's disruptor shot finishes that one now. B comes through for Let. They are trying to clutch. Chronic finds one, but they need more. Admiral's about to have the beat as well if they need it, but it's just descended into a big dogfight, and there's still a hazard available here as well. UV and Chronic are going to combine onto Chronic here, force him all the way back. Chronic has survived, but at the expense of beat, this can't be worth it. Clear advantage now for Geekay.
Geekay, they just have a beat advantage for the next turn. Spacestation Gaming, they post a couple of meters off the back of this, but still the corner hold is solid. There's 5 members back for Geekay. They're beaming forward onto Hawk. The flank for SSG comes online. Maymon goes down before the beat can come on. CJ's found a crucial kill here, and Lethal's ripped the clock in all of this too. Hawk survives on the rooftop, but where's Lethal going? He's sliding into the back, but no kill from this overclock. That's 2 for Geekay, 0 for SSG. Rob the bank.
Chronic flank in there, hits the bowler onto Lethal as well. Sugar Free's behind with him as well. Lep is really in there, but Hawk can matrix him out of it. Geekay have flipped the opposite way now. Kufra is so low. They smell blood. The payload is rolling. This will just be second point here. Kufra's died. There's still players behind. Hawk ignores them now. They turn their attention forward, and it's UV behind, so there's no touch here. And again, using up all of their time bank as UV TP's on, but SSG keep the attack going.
How many errors from Geekay there? Really huge advantage. And Lethal, you can see he's flustered by what SSG are doing. He's gone over to the Mei now. 3rd point defense Mei, trying so hard to counter out Hawk, but that can't be necessary. They just had a rubbish beat fight. Maymon died pre-fight. It's not that complicated. A bad clock too. And now he's just, he's thought himself into a corner. I'm not sure about this, but, maybe he'll prove me wrong. I'm just not fully convinced by such a swap, and there's high ground to be taken. Lethal forced into block already. Kitsune rush, but he's stuck. They can't get him out. Bolt's all over, and he will fall. Lep's traded though. He was 90 to beat. He needed that. And now Lenny's down. Downpour out from Cuffer. Might want a refund on that one, to be honest. It feels like this fight was won either way for Geekay. And now SSG for the next turn. They're going to have a little bit of a swing. Oh, Cuffer. Come on, mate. Swaps in spawn? What are we doing? I'm just waiting.
Yeah, they can just waiting for everyone, I guess. Hawk and Chronic going to spawn now, and SSG will take their next approach. Only 40 seconds, so they only have one shot at this. They do have beat advantage, though, as they walk forward, clean up all of these turrets as well. Lethal will have the Mei ult, maybe if the fight goes really late here, and there's still a lot of cart push to happen for SSG. All going to come down to this beat trade, really. Lep advantages all but gone now. Admiral's going to have it to mirror. Fling in comes through. Lots of damage onto Amon, forcing back. There's the beat to come back on, but Admiral has it to match. Now just going to be a neutral bowler over the top is Suzu. No damage from that, and Lethal has found Sugar Free. Now Blizzard getting ever closer here. Hawk is about to get forced to D-Mech as well. They are chasing to kill that baby as well. Ice Block has been forced. Kuffer dies. Hawk is back in mech. It's on for SSG. Boop off the mat. See you later, Lethal. That was for Blizzard. Admiral's going to get cleaned up as well. Suzu is late. They're just starting on point right now, Geekay. They are coming back. They have one more fight, and they have Blizzard advantage.
Was that a let boop on Cuffer or something? He booped someone else off the map right after. Was it 2 boops in a row? Outrageous either way. Geekay might just have let the most free of wins slip through their fingers. They get a solid recontest here. They've got 5 alive. They've got a Blizzard for the point. They're close to the Kitsune as well. But SSG, they're beaming forward. Cuffer's on the objective, gets the TP onto that one. Might have wanted to use that TP more for the high ground than anything else. Blizzard's down on the cart right now, but Hawk, he's going to freeze up, get Suzu.
He's fine.
It's a pretty worthless Blizzard, to be honest. Didn't force enough cooldowns out in advance. Now the Suzu's down. Ultraviolet Chocolate Lethal's just dead. What's going on here? CJ with the first tempo rush as well. UV's about a shot away from getting his own rush, but it's too late. Maymon again, and Lethal has sold the bank with this Mei pick.
A disaster for it. You needed like a slower neutral there, right? Like with these sort of ults like
just
Blizzard,
ran
stuff
out.
like
TP
this.
to the payload and Blizzard card instantly. Like TP top, clear top a little bit, force some cooldowns. Like get some shit out.
Suzu,
go.
Right? Get the Suzu out and throw the Blizzard. Put pressure on Hawk. Like Hawk has to stay on that point, right? We're going deeper and deeper into overtime with every second. He has no choice but to stand there. Get your left click on there. He just peeked the bomb. Fuck. Fuck.
Cuffer's just peeked the bomb.
I mean, there's a real argument. I mean, again, like, second point could have been way better for Geekay, and that really should have been stopped on third point. on both occasions, actually, really, you know, both the first overtime fight where Kufa dies to bomb, and then that Blizzard fight as well, and it was a clear advantage that they failed to make use of. So SSG probably count themselves a little bit fortunate to get the full cap out of that, but they've got it now.
Yeah, that is an outrageous recovery there from SSG. Really feels like they've robbed the bank with that one. That was dead to rights. 4v5 situation on the payload where Cover peeks a bomb and dies. I mean, it kind of looked like he just wasn't peeking the bomb at all. Like from the top down, it looked like he wasn't peeking it, but you can see he was holding his directional kit the whole time, so it probably did happen. Super strong Z321 with the first time O_O, like 6 times in a row. Welcome. But yeah, everybody have a bounce with Bunnykins while we're at it too. See, Bunnykins is back and bouncing. But really, Geekay, it looks like they're staying the course. More sim, more hazard, and SSG, they've made the change. Hawk, Ram. Oh, Hawk has been so lethal, so deadly to lethal, let's say, on the Diva. When he's on Ram, he can't do that. So I do wonder whether SSG actually have the staying power. We're really going to be relying on Lenny and Chronic to clutch.
Yeah, swing out now. It's just trying to clear this high ground. Right click's being sent up there by Wamone. Couple do connect as they get a little bit of space on point. Halfway to this first tick, getting a little bit closer now as well. Hawk's going to drop and contest. Chance to TP over him now. They go, oh, he's just been one shot. Disaster defense from SSG. They needed as much time off the clock as they could to try and equalize this time back, and that is not going to help them one bit.
Yeah, that's a quick one. SSG, just not a Ram team. And Geekay get to walk right through. I think on second point, Ram probably outscales the hazard a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't mind if Cuppa, considered a swap here, but he is just going to stay the course. Doesn't want that mirror. Too easy to take the mirror, so they're gonna play on hard mode. Hawk pops the form timing quite early. Lamp is out outrageously early from UV. I don't really know what that lamp was for, to be honest. Cuppa was full HP, full block. Not sure if UV's got little sausage fingers or what. But a flank coming through now for Sugar Free. You can see him peppering the backline from the side. Ultrafart's trying to swing a little bit, close to that window turn as well. Hawk is forward on the choke, but Geekay, they're starting to break through this one. The snare is out. Hawk still, wait, has he popped form? No, he still hasn't popped form. So now it's going to be a window timing and no support ultimate to react from SSG. Windows out, pushes deep. Suzu has been burned. Bolt's connecting onto Hawk, good. But this might be a kite for SSG. Nicely done.
Yeah, all the way out of that one, they get rid of that, and now it's going to be, they have support up advantage. Quicker Kitsune rush, quicker Kitsune rush because they only Kiriko, but they also have a slight beat advantage as well, so a chance to repush once they have that. They're going to re-swing the corner, pressure onto Kufa to force him away, aggressive shield, form timing used as well, so Hawk has to slow it down for a second, but now his Kitsune is ready for next time. Chronic is all the way in, he goes for the bowler, hits for bowler, gets counter-bowlered, even trade from the Freyas, and now the Kitsune rushes come through. It's 4v4 as they push forward, chase down onto Wamone, who is very much isolated here. Sugar Free just deals with Admiral, no problem, no threat, and that will be SSG re-establishing themselves at the choke.
Oh, that was disgusting from Lenny there. Chronic as well. Should be noted that not only does he hit the bolts, hit the bowler, he kills UV's lamp before he hits the ground. Listen in for Geekay.
I'm just gonna ult this.
Ram half, charge him in.
Yeah.
Very wide swing,
Trade back.
I'm full beam, can you push Kappa, Yeah, he has ult still. Ram half, Frey wide swing, Frey loot ult. Look, Frey ult.
What? Is that a solo bait from that?
Solo bait.
Ram low point, no form. Yeah.
Right. Can you give me some numbers?
Yeah, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35.
Three. They have no space, we should be fine.
They have Ram.
I want to rewatch the left bait,
Yeah.
if you don't mind.
Easily.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
They're gonna come soon.
I'm cold, bro. Don't
It's
worry.
resyncing, like.
Yeah, he's forcing re. I can't touch this. That's Ram.
I'm gonna kill you. You don't need to walk
Can you give me some numbers?
Yeah, 44, 43, 42, 41.
43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38,
Just works.
37. Just works. Alright,
Big
4 minutes 30 to burn. 4 ultimates online for Geekay. Bolt converts, pre-fight pick onto UV. Exactly what SSG needed. A little freebie there, cost them nothing. Gets them a lot closer to equalized. Oh, I needed that. I needed that bad.
Classic setup there from SSG. Hawk sends the slow out the back line, and Sugar Free is there for an aggressive blink timing onto it. Pays off. And they need a few more of those wouldn't go amiss as SSG have a big old time bank to go. And this window comes out, it's isolated Hawk, but a take aim shot through that one. Sugar Free's behind as well. Blinks all the way out. Beat push now from Admiral coming through. Annihilation from Hawk, just trying to live though. Backs it up, gets all the way out. Full pocket. Kitsune rush to turn it as well. Downpour comes out. It does get Chronic actually here. Sends out for Bolavo. That's going to be a lot of damage onto Wamon. No kill just yet, but Hawk pushes for that one. Now forcing him all the way back. Player advantage and Kufa just trying to disengage. Geekay used everything for that and made no progress.
How broken is Ram? Too broken, Kelsey. Geekay have somehow burned 4 ultimates to get no closer to a push on this corner. Disaster scene here. SSG suddenly in the driver's seat to actually hold on. All they needed was their back to the wall and 4 ultimates to be pissed up from Geekay. Maymon swinging now, trying to charge up beam. Shield is down, so he is going to be fully torqued when the time comes. Hawk has to backstep, TP up top. Maymon has an angle to give back shots to Hawk. Somebody help Xander. Symbol comes up now. Boop off the high ground from left, but it's not going to make much of a difference. Hawk is getting microwaved. Down he goes. Now all they need to do is displace LeBron from the cart, and it's suddenly last fight territory with a window available for UV. Eyes on Lep, the man with the beat. Oh.
Diva swap from Hawk to help with the touch here as he's going fast back from spawn. I think he might be sick in this one actually. Need his beat desperately. UV is aware that Sugar Free is behind, but he's still going to keep threatening him. UV walks forward, window in tow. Lep needs 3% more. Desperately trying to amp it up. Couple of dinks. Hawk goes on to the point. Immediately D-met. He's been deleted. Lep drops the beat now. 3-person beat. They need trades out of this. Chronic can't find anything. They're all on the high ground. Sugar Free can't connect. And this is going to be a gigantic time bank for Geekay in the end. And they will just need a single tick on first point to take the lead of the series.
Yeah, that'll do it, I'm afraid. Geekay, 2 minutes, 20 seconds. 1 tick is all we need. Not looking too hot right now. SSG having a very hard time. And yeah, I do have to wonder, like, I don't know how the Wu Yang ban plays when it actually puts Geekay on better versions of these rush comps. Because that Lucio Wu Yang comp for them on map 1, it just looked like the problem. Looked like they didn't have the throughput to play the sim. Like really, they were boxing themselves into a prison of their own making. But now, by banning out Wu Yang for SSG, they actually allow Geekay to play what they are for sure best at. Like Lucio Bat, Lucio Kiri, with Kuffer on Hazard, Ram, it doesn't matter. Like this base for them is so good. And SSG now, a huge ask. 2 minutes 20, no ticks. Last time they defended first point, Hawk stood top, dropped point, and disappeared into a puff of smoke. What are the chances we see anything different this time around?
I think the big problem with the Wu Yang ban is normally when you want to ban a hero, you either want to force a favorable composition matchup, which it doesn't really feel like SSG get out of this. You know, they just get a mirror that Geekay are fine in, or you want to like bully a player into a weaker hero. But UV just plays Baptiste or it plays Kiriko. It doesn't put UV in an uncomfortable spot at all. So the Wu Yang ban is almost. Yeah, I think you're right. It's maybe not as high value as it maybe feels on paper after all the talk there is about how much UV does on this hero. So now, 2 minutes, 15 seconds, and Geekay should be a tap-in in theory. Sugar Free's going to start the Reaper at least, but Kufa's just going to get his toes straight on point, just start forcing the objective. Hawk's going to drop down to match that one shield in tow right now. They break the shield. They're going to look to take top, slow onto a Moan, but he gets away from that. Sugar Free is threatening a flip. Kufa's gone deep to try and get behind Hawk, but he's already got anything. Lamp comes out just in time. Kufa can back jump as well, but Hawk's about to run out of cooldowns. He has to de-peek. They're going to try and force the point off the back of this as well. They need pressure from other angles. They need it. UV backing it up as they all kite away, and SSG he's in deep. He's going to get traded by Admiral and Wamon. Big opening now, player advantage. No ults in sight. They get themselves on point. Hawk's going to pop the form there, just trying to block for as long as he possibly can. Suzu comes out as well, amp it up as well, but now Kufa is on the back line. Lep is awfully low. They're also low on SSG, and they are just getting bled out, and that's just going to be the cap. That's going to be Geekay taking the lead.
Cap goes through and Geekay 2-1 lead. Ricardo, please. Just outrageous, really. Such a good performance from Geekay, playing some of their best. This was SSG's pick though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what's next? 2 maps ahead for SSG, Flashpoint and... Push. Yeah, I mean, I suppose weaker map types for, you know, what Geekay are on right now. Open maps where potentially Chronic can get some Freya going. But what bans are in the tank? I mean,
Oh yeah,
Lucio ban really does not help SSG one bit. They can't use Lucio.
No, if
ban
anything,
one,
it's
right?
yeah, I imagine it's the sort of one that actually maybe Geekay would want to use if they think they can run the Life Weaver. But to be fair, Ramon did say in his interview maybe they're not going to be running the Life Weaver comp, but as much now. But that was also because they felt the biggest problem was for Winston is really tough into it, which they don't really have to worry about SSG. So maybe they can actually still get away with that type of comp against them on like Esperanza like we saw last week. Alright, I'm grabbing a drink. But yeah, Geekay, series point.
Oh, brutal. Suravasa up next. Is that an Overwatch Esports leak? You got your ear to the ground right now, Thibble? you best not be hostless clip farming me, dude. Like you. Morning, Hardy. How you doing, bro? UV 34 points insane. He's Mr. Points, mate. What can you do? I'm just hanging out since Zab's chat keeps timing me out. What are they banning you? Like, are they using channel point redeems to ban you to time you out on repeat? That's awesome. Oh god. It's a hard job. It's a hard job to be the man that has to captain the ship of the Overwatch Esports Twitch account. Like, just brutal. Got Big K, Little J on the screen right now. Little J's looking tired again. He's got those bags under his eyes. I feel like he fixed that a couple of weeks ago, but they're back. Tracer ban on the table, bro. It's Lenny Reaper on Sura. Oh god. Oh god. Tracer ban. Oh, please no. Overwatch Esports was telling the truth though. No lies. We are on Suravasa. I'm ahead live actually. I'm probably behind because I was checking Lep solo beat 5 times over. Where was it? Wasn't it the second? It was like here? Simor comes out, Big comes out, everyone is on the wrong side of the wall and he can't get through the wall in time. Brutal. Brutal. Morning, Sir Lemon. Yeah, W rerun Lemon. You know how it is.
I'm back.
Oh,
Take a quick look at the numbers. It's pretty good scoring from everyone actually. CJ and UV the highest scorers. 12.5 CJ, 14.5 UV.
It's these damn flex supports, man. All they do is score non-stop.
Honestly, if you want to support, you just long series is all you want because they just get positive at every map.
Boost rerunter? I wish, dude. I wish. not with that damn strike on my Twitch account. No, sir. No, sir.
Strike.
That damn cardi cock. You have no idea. Like, the opportunity cost. I would have been live for 2 months straight were it not for that damn cardi cock.
Could you imagine actually
like the amount of
month
hay we
you
would have
had?
made.
Yeah. Thank you, Cruzzy, for the 20 months. 20 months? Shit. Big numbers now.
Long time.
Think Spacestation has the best DPS line in North America? Yeah, I think there's a real case for it. Real case for it.
Depends on the heroes. Like,
yeah, I mean, Liquids is like the most like comparable, like same strengths or similar strengths.
Geekay Reaper ban. Lenny's Reaper, too tough. SSG Hazard ban.
Good ban.
So now,
yeah.
is this not just, is it a
Ram
good ban?
into
Like, is this
Zarya?
not just forcing Ram into Zarya? Like,
But I guess they've used the
Hazard
Ram.
the one that...
Used
Wait,
the
when
Ram
did they
ban
ban
already,
that?
right? Did they? Oh no, they haven't actually.
No?
No.
Yeah. What? Aren't they just forcing Hawk off his carry tank, forcing him to take a Ram mirror versus Scuffer now?
I mean, they did
Am I missing
win.
something here?
They did win against the Ram on Samoa, right? So maybe they're actually not as scared of that matchup.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Maybe I'm overrating the Ram comp, especially given that Lucio Wuyang is open. So you already know
Yeah,
that they're going to play Lucio Wuyang. Like, they're going to play Lucio Wuyang Sim, and Maybone's going to have like 3 damage per life and just die.
Thank you, Vermilion, here for the 14 months. You're
I think
picking
the
a
Reaper
West.
ban is the really strange one. Like, why no Tracer ban here? Like, Tracer ban was open. And
Yeah,
they're playing
if it-
Sim.
Unless they just want to play Tracer themselves, I guess. I know we've not seen.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could.
I guess we'll
match
get the
that.
answer maybe
Reaper
when.
ban just feels crazy.
Just feels
they're playing
unimpactful,
ball.
isn't it? Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, no,
so,
they're playing ball, so this is...
or do they
SSG will
want?
go Cass, right?
Yeah. Do they want the option to essentially swap to the Winston then? And then if Hawk rolls out Zarya, Kufa can go Winston if he wants to, and then there's no Reaper for Sugar Free to swap to into the Winston. Maybe that's the thinking. Wait, I had to pause.
I think DK like
wait,
this.
Quick sec.
Oh,
25, 24, 23, 22, 21.
yeah, it just works, mate.
Beautiful.
This is one of Geekay's, strongest comps on this patch, or so I'm told. This comp was good enough that it had them essentially scared, or Team Liquid scared to mirror them. But at the same time, I do feel like SSG, with the Zarya, I feel like they've been pretty confident against... I mean, the ball was essentially a dead hero in North America after people started to pick up the Zarya. But Chronic's on Freya, which doesn't really counter out the ball in the same way that a Cassidy might. Wouldn't be surprised to see him swap down the line. But first point touch right now, it's just all on for Geekay. Hawk steps on, use a personal bubble, but can they
Lots of
continue to
damage.
contest here? UV's dead!
Yeah, Chronic hits the bolt there as they all step on. I mean, it's one of the downsides, right? We talk about the Wuyang's lack of range, means the Wuyang just sort of gets suckered forward in these positions, and Chronic does just so much damage as they step on. So, can see 12%, but probably more than happy for that for a decisive fight win. Also, look at his support ult advantage as well. Kitsune Rush getting very close for CJ. Slight advantage for Lep as well on the beat. So, great first fight in the end for SSG.
Yeah, it's a huge one for SSG. I do feel like Geekay really, sometimes when they play this Lucio Wuyang stuff, they're forced to step really far forward. We saw it on Volcano as well, and Ultraviolet has to get in these really dicey positions. Chronic just taking advantage of it for the moment. Lethal's lost his turn, fallen off the high ground for no particular reason. Kuffer continually trying to touch the point on ball, but no dives, no targets. Everyone from SSG playing behind, so safe. They need to displace Hawk from main, but they can't do it. Namone is incredibly low, snatches up a Mega Health Pack somewhere in the mix, but already 67% of the point has been conceded.
Kuffer
Rushes
dead.
out, and Kuffer just dead.
Yeah, late kills here will be brutal as well. I mean, Kuffer will be back first and can touch, but they need to be really careful not to lose anyone else. But the hunt is on.
the ram in
Ramona's
the
getting
bag, bro,
chased. Yeah. All 3 of them have got out to this point D, and Sugar Free will be forced away. Kuffer can maybe get a touch from
Winston.
main or something, so they can fight for it. He's on Winston, actually, so that ends the touch opportunity as well. So first round, SSG.
Literally do anything but what Extinction did to go to 5 maps with Geekay. Seriously, just keep doing anything else. Chronic goes down first, Lethal hits the bowler, and Lethal drops the bowler, and Chronic drops down to Kuffer's dive. So Geekay, 1-man advantage for the moment. SSG, they can still buy heaps of time though. This kill hasn't really bought much of anything for Geekay. They don't even get a free cap off it, because there's still 13 seconds until the unlock, and everyone's already alive for SSG. Huge ult bank too, grab and beat. So front and back both have good options here. Bubble trade. Beat comes out from Lep really early. Counter response. I feel like both of these beats are quite poor, to be honest. Like, no way to beat push there for Lep. And yeah, nothing to do either. But Cap goes away. Geekay. Grav is countered by the bubble.
Oh, Pulse is perfect as well. Yeah, good patience there. You can see him just really, really waiting for all of that, all those defensive cooldowns to come out, land the combo, convert the fight. It's going to be super important for SSG. Now, all these grab fights, they should be slam dunks for him against a Wuyang Lucio especially. Really important they convert all of those. But good conversion there, and CJ's got a Kitsune Rush for next in 10%.
Yeah, the rush. Good ultimate to deal with here, but Tidal Blast for Ultrabar. It's hard to get off versus both a Suzu and double bubble from Hawk. I do feel like, you know, there's issues here in terms of finding ult value for UV. Needs to really peel someone mid-fight. If they try to open with it, it's going to be all too difficult. Bubble trade on point. They open with the Kitsune Rush. CJ forced to use TP early. He's used Suzu as well, so that Stomp does not convert in the end. CJ's very low. Bowler comes out for Chronic, but it's actually Chronic that goes down. UV's traded though, and Cuffer still doesn't have the primal. So who's going to heal young Cuffer to full? Slide up on a high ground for Lethal, looking for an angle. Maymone's found Lenny, so it's a one-man advantage right now for Geekay. The Cuffer's still so low. Hawk's pushing deep. He's about half HP, but they're threatening the flip. Railgun goes wide, and there's the cap. Geekay clutch kings.
Yeah, important clutch for him now, and Kuffer's got a real chance to get this primal in the next fight. But let's just have the beat first, so now SSG can be a little bit more direct with that beat insurance policy once they get it up. They're walking forward now, Geekay seeing if there's an early engage timing for them. But SSG, they're going to be patient, they're going to clear it. You can see Sugar Free just blinking into Kuffer, forces him all the way back. Now Kuffer 9% away, they get on point, beat push comes out, looking for this one, try and catch for Winston, don't catch for Winston though. Sugar Free trying to take down UV on the flank, will get that one. Important kill, and now Geekay, late touch, but again, Kuffer, desperate for HP, doesn't have the primal yet. Pulse bomb wide from Sugar Free, but Kuffer doesn't get the primal, dies just as it... Did he have it? Or did he die just before
He must have, right? He was like 98 when we were on Tracer's POV. I feel like that's almost impossible to have not had it, but suddenly a 2-0 lead for SSG. UV's finally off the Wu Yang, but he actually died in the beat push turn, so... it's just looking terrible here for Geekay. Just finding no footing whatsoever. Every important fight not going their way. Even when they clutch out a nice little scrap in the center of the point, they just can't get it done. 2-0 lead is so substantial. Recall forced early for Sugar Free. Bubble exchange in main, but Cuffer's primaling so early. What are we doing? 10 seconds until the cap? You're not converting a kill here. No ults required for SSG. Hawk is so low, but CJ finds Maimone. Geekay, they're torn. Cuffer's back and forth, back and forth. SSG are lost.
Yeah, wait.
Oh, Geekay lost, right?
Yeah, it looked like they, you can see Kuffer just backs it up to the point, but Ramon was clearly in, right? Maybe another jump would have helped convert those ones. Listen in SSG.
Okay, we fight that.
Monkey still. Yeah, I rush.
They have beat as well, so I still gotta...
I'm rushing. I'm rushing. Shimmogi. Double.
Touch main.
They have Fury. Yeah. We have also
You're ready full cut. Full cut and then we grab, okay? I'm gonna amp straight back.
Right.
If they stack a lot, I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, they're right side. They're back stack clock. Speeding in.
No bubble. Turn it speed.
How can I?
No one.
Come back.
They don't have primal, by the way.
Play time.
No Suzu.
Hawk's just
I'm
spamming.
Come back.
Arm and damage.
Geekay didn't even have to ult that, right? They just got
No,
a
they
free
got both
retake.
support ults, yeah. Yeah, end of a listening now, and that's, I mean, I don't have to tell anyone how Chris feels about free retakes there, but the pick onto Chronic and SSG just choose not to invest, playing for the combo. They only need to win this next fight, really, to win the map, and they've got that grab
Left
pulse bomb.
slapping on B.
Yeah, now Geekay though, they have both support ults to try and survive in this next one, but all about the connection for Hawk here. SSG, bubble onto Sugar Free to try and move in here. Hawk tries to peek the corner, catches a rail, slows it down for a second, looking for it now, trying to beat his way in. Lep's gonna drop the beat first, Kitsune Rush in response, looking for this grab, catches for Winston there, beat comes through, UV gets into the grab, Bowler over the top, Suzu protects him, but not from a pulse bomb as well. They kill through that one, and now they're looking for the cleanup kills. They're gonna flip the cap here as well. No cleanup, no, actually not looking for the cleanup kills, just gonna play point, which means Geekay can have another go, but only Ramon's pulse bomb to work with. CJ's got the quicker rush.
Geekay going to get a real honest go here. You can see Lenny pressing forward now, looking for a target, but nobody's pinched just yet. Cuffer jumps to the side. They're retaking through the inside. Mainline's actually touched way too early, so somebody else is going to have to get on touch duty for the moment. Cuffer gets that first tap. Bubbles down, though. Kitsune rushes out for CJ. Kite through, but who's touching next? It's not UV. He's dead again. He's got too much of the Wu Yang gene, and now he's dead in every single neutral, caught in all the grabs. That's just going to be Geekay getting absolutely wiped here. SSG right back on it. Dominant performance here on Suravasa.
Yeah,
I'm so surprised to see no ram from Geekay there. Like,
yeah, I mean, in theory as well, the Freya Winston does feel like a reasonable counter as well. We did see Extinction have some success with that as well, though if I'm remembering correctly, maybe it was just for Gibraltar, maybe I'm overrating that Winston a little bit. 3 deathless players here on SSG. Yeah, really impressive performance. And Admiral with a 0, a limb. Come on, Ollie.
Ollie.
Ollie. But yeah, really in the balance now as we head to another map 5. And it seems so hard to separate these top North American teams right now.
It's a circle of suck, but it's the top suck, you know, not the bottom.
That's some top suck.
Oh, God. What's final map type? Push.
Push. So Esperanza or New Queen Street.
Push with Hazard open. If imagine they go New Queen Street and try to play ball again after this fucking disaster class.
Ball into Winston again.
Ball.
And well, they do it on
Ball,
both maps.
Lucio
though.
ban. You know.
They ban Lucio and then SSG will brig Kiri most likely. But I feel like New Queen Street is such a hard map to like Kiri brig on.
Oh, I'd rather. Oh God.
Geekay's choice, of course. I think the thing is, I think actually they play ball on both. I mean, it's sort of like it's inferior ball map, but if you know the other team is just going to Zarya, you can just ignore the map type and play Ram anyway, right? Knowing you're going to get that ground tank type of matchup.
What are you banning on map 5? Are you banning Tracer, or are you banning like? But surely you ban Tracer. You play like Hazard, Hazard Sim or something, right? Like, not convinced with Ball Sim, but like, Tracer ban feels like always so good into SSG. It's just like the easiest ban ever to hamstring Lenny's hero pool. Like his best hero by far, I think. Take him off that. Otherwise, it's the Lucio ban to try and target Lep more. But where are you going to find more value? The Lucio ban that also affects Ollie, or the Tracer ban?
Yeah, what is it? Because then they go Weaver. But maybe there is. I don't know. I feel like actually if they go Weaver, as much as maybe they talked about the problems being more against Winston, will Hawk just go Diva then, and then there's maybe still some of the same problems. I think maybe Diva's a bit easier than Winston.
They should just go like. Yeah, I think they should just. What map it is doesn't really matter, but like a Tracer ban, I think, for either of the push maps, and just go for like Hazard Sim type comp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they also have the Ram pivot if they want as well, right? I mean, that's still a really fine comp.
Yeah. I do.
Oh, wait.
Why would you target Lep? I feel like the Tracer's a bigger issue. Yeah, I mean, it's more just about like trying to put people on a hero so they're like less comfortable or like more vulnerable. But like, yeah, I think you're right though. Like, Tracer's the highest value ban that they can do right now. Especially given like they want to play Sim a lot.
Yeah, because I guess the danger is it leaves Ramatra ban open in response, in theory. But if they're not using that as the solution anyway, then yeah. And like for Zarya's I think a really hard hero on like a New Queen Street or something, or even Esperance, both maps really.
Yeah, they've done it. Tracer Ram bans come through, so it's going to be Zarya / Diva for SSG. It's going to be Hazard for sure for Geekay, right? Unless they're going to roll out on Ball.
What does Sugar Free play here?
Sim?
You just go Genji?
Surely not.
It doesn't feel great, does it?
Genji's so shit into the Sim comp.
Mirror the Sim?
Mirror the Sim. Mirror the Sim map 5.
Watch them Sim Bastion. Do you mean Geekay Ondra?
That's an overtime escort special, mate. Come on. Good games today, man.
Yeah, been entertaining.
This is the first game of North America. I think it might be Coffee Theory.
Yeah, we got a while to go. Yeah.
Actually, a long haul situation. Fucking, you know what? I just don't know what to do about my sleep. Is the issue.
What was your plan? Just
theory hits.
End tonight and go to bed. Does that be? What are the options here?
Yeah, it's like go to bed when the stream ends, and then it's just back up for Korea. I kind of want to be up like 24 hours of the day to, you know, endlessly be live over the weekend now that I'm working 2 days a week instead of 7. But yeah, it's just not possible. Just don't have it in me. Until what do I do with my 170k Orange? Put it all on one of the teams, get it up to 500k based on a series of all or nothing bets, and then use it to ban Sloan Cameron for 500k.
Does Sloan even still exist?
Sloan literally came into the chat yesterday to insult my Lucio gameplay.
All right. So Reaper
Again?
for
Yeah.
Sugar Free. I mean, that's. I mean,
It's
if
like, you
Kuffer's
think
going to play
that
Winston.
bought coaching from me and was in Diamond when they bought the coaching from me, you know? Like, it's an odd leg to stand on. You'd not believe who I saw in LFT free agents, and someone replied anti-vouch to them. I have no idea who you could possibly be referring to, Mari. Like, no idea.
All right, Reaper here for Sugar Free. Kuffer is out on the Winston. Wimone is on the Sombra in all of this. Don't know what they were expecting to see from that. But, okay, he's going to play for Sombra. Can still, I guess, just function as like a bit of a weaker version of Tracer. Bubble swing now onto Kuffer. Forces the back jump. He's out of Bubble for a while. Lep's going to boop him back a little bit. But Hawk has taken a lot of damage for this swing as well. And Yuvi's got a very aggressive position with which to spam everyone. They've topped Hawk back up and they can go for another turn. Lep's got a lot of ult charge off of that as well. They push forward. They just catch UV. Admiral is weak. And SSG is forcing them all the way out.
We've got to put Gultek in the Brazen Bull. This is so fucking stupid. Like, there's no way that Geekay watch the Extinction game and then decide every time Zarya is open, they're going to play anything but these ground tanks.
You may got cold feet, you know? Like, from the Samoa.
Like, they're playing Lucio Wu Yang. Just don't do that. Like, oh my god.
That's impossible, mate.
Like, SSG now get to play Zarya Reaper into Winston. Like, it's unreal. Kuffer goes forward, swings a little bit of a back step now. No Wraith for Lenny. They're pushing quite deep. They need to be careful. CJ's already got the rush. Geekay have nothing to work with. So, huge advantage right now for SSG. Really hard for Geekay to ever engage hard. They're just poking in the neutral, trying to charge up their ultimates. But SSG are doing it all the same while pushing cart.
Yeah, defensive bubble now from Kuffer. Guardian Wave comes through. They'll exchange Wraith and some bubbles for that. Clear Wimone from behind them as well. They have double support ult ready to go. Geekay need a little bit longer for theirs, but Tidal Blast available now. Bubble swing onto Kuffer. Back foot, he's low HP. Defensive bubble once more. SSG just not letting Kuffer choose these engages at all. Checkpoint's being threatened. Tidal Blast comes out. Kuffer is in there, but he's just got absolutely fried. Admiral's beat is late. Lep's going to beat a lot later. Honestly, maybe he didn't even need it, really. But Geekay will ensure they take the checkpoint, push forward, and it is one-way traffic for SSG right now.
I mean, SSG, it feels like they've actually just got Geekay's number on all of these dive-based compositions. It's not even close, really. Like, you're playing Wu Yang trying to get aggressive value from the Tidal Blast turns when there's double bubble and a Suzu in play. It's all too difficult.
Awesome.
Sugarfree goes for a spawn spin and he finds value, doesn't even get traded out. There's an EMP available for Maymo, but he can't even drop it. And Geekay, they're getting absolutely pounded right here. SSG just keep on pushing. They've still got the grab and the clock.
Yeah, they can even clock early here as well. You see Wimone trying to post up, but he's maybe close a little bit too early. Are we going to find him? He's going to drop it, actually. Hits 4 on the way around, but he dies. Chronic lands for shot. Sugar-Free is traded for it. 4v4. Still have the overclock if they want to go. They are backing up into the corner now. They are low. Lethal has gone with his own clock as well. Hawk has killed Admiral. Chronic isn't going to invest, actually. They went with a grav. And Lethal's just cleaned everything up there. Yeah, didn't even see that one really come out. And Geekay will be okay to stabilize off the trades here, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Ultraviolet is a good angle to just beam here. They want to push cart, but they need to kill these players first.
Where is Hawk going?
Hawk is just a nuisance behind, so instead they're going to try and play for the payload instead. Lenny's got no Wraith. He might be able to TP out of dodge. No, he will just die, actually. So still the Zarya and the Lucio are behind. Glock comes out now from Chronic. There's a Tidal Blast out onto Admiral. What are we doing here? UV's buckling under the pressure too. Maymon finds CJ, but SSG, they still have close spawns, and they're still in the payload a little bit too. So really, really rough here for Geekay. Chronic gives a free trim over to Ultraviolet as well. Fadeaway frag there. Hawk is still holding the cart in all of this. Ew. Here's another grab.
Really scrappy, really messy fight, and yeah, Hawks walks away with 75% ult charge off the back of that. Geekay have used a lot of their bank. Lep's going to have a quicker beat. CJ has the Kitsune rush here. SSG needs to be careful they don't get dragged into too many of these, like, awkward fights, but they've got the ults just to win straight up ones now as well. Wimone and Kuffer are setting up behind. Virus goes, just actually connects onto Lep from across the map there. Walking in, looking for more. It's SSG, though, who have the advantage in terms of ults. They've killed Admiral just before the fight. Sugar-free TP and in there, and Wimone's just going to back it up. Easy kills, and it looks like no trades coming. And again, SSG just finding the options to go first here before Geekay can set up and get any sort of cycles or pincer off.
Geekay's comp doesn't have much of a neutral fight, and it does feel like, you know, they're relying on these picks with all their poke, with Maimon getting a nice hacker or virus in the back, but it's just not delivering at all. Now Maimon's actually on the run, needs the pocket from his team. Minefield comes out, Lep's got the beat drop, he drops the beat, has to run through the minefield though, close spawns it back on, EMP catches the front line, but Maimon's dead again to Chronic on his EMP turn. This time around, oh, CJ will be traded, Chronic too, so UV just doing it all himself. Lenny's TP top now, trying to find a target. He's found Lethal in spawn, but even if Lethal finds himself traded, Hawk is holding card. Oh.
Yeah, really well. Yeah, did well not to trade Lethal at the end there, but that was pretty reasonable investment. Actually, it was just kind of a 1-for-1 or 2-for-1 ult trade. So SSG still in the driving seat in terms of economy, and they have the grab for this next one as well. Defensive ults available for Geekay. They can beat, they can tidal blast who's in it. Early clock from Lethal. Lep's awfully low in all of that as well. Lep gets another bubble. They're going to try and swing the corner, jump away right now. Hawk still has the grab. The chase is on from Sugar Free. He has the blossom here. He's moved further in. Bubble perfectly timed, but Lethal, he can't deal with him. He doesn't find the kill. CJ's here to save him as well. Great fight for SSG. Somehow, some way, Sugar Free doesn't go down, and SSG trying to avoid any trades. Wamone does find one onto Hawk, actually. That's a really big trade. Sugar Free with another cleanup kill. Wamone's going to trade that one. So again, they get the cart back to middle, but the trades are going to slow SSG down here.
Oh, those are unbelievable kills there. The fact that Lenny gets away with that spin, 2 bubbles, a Suzu from CJ. Lethal was clocking in his face, and he couldn't convert the kill. Bubbles were perfect, and Lethal missed a couple of crucial hits there. Admiral's got a beat, but I mean, again, he's nearly been lapped on left. That happened on Suravasa. It's happening again now on New Queen Street. Lep's starting to come into his own a little bit. Push for Geekay right now. They're going to start posting mid as Minefield is out for Cuffer. Not sure if we're going to convert any kills off this. I think CJ Suzu'd somewhere in the mix there. Sugar Free's found Maimon though. Cuffer looks to be drunk driving up through main as well. Ultraviolet swings to give him the healing boost, but still, Geekay, they're not going to be able to turn this into a fight win, and UV's dead to Lenny.
Yeah, Sugar Free doing so much on these bubble turns as well. Hawk just enabling him here, and they're going to push him back. And every time there's a trade like this, it works in SSG's favor so much. They get more time off the clock. And importantly, look at SSG's economy. They've been so disciplined with their usage so far. They've just maintained almost a constant advantage. So whenever the cart gets to their side, their own checkpoint, they're just able to defend it and win those ult fights. Now 5 ults in the bank, and a great chance here to extend their lead.
TP on a Maimon. Clock comes out from Chronic now. Where is he? Beat's available for Admiral, but he won't be dropping it. Lethal has to slide back out into The spawns are on now for SSG. Maimon's dead to the spin. UV will trade out onto Lenny. There's so many ults online for Geekay right now, but they need a fight win. Kitsune rush in main. Admiral responds with the beat. Hawk grabs, catches 2. Beat from Lep is perfect, and SSG, they win the crucial fight. UV doesn't want to let it go. He drops the blast on Cuffer, hits the stomp on Hawk, but where's the damage to convert these kills?
There's no one left alive to follow it up. Yeah, UV will get out alive, and the trades will favour Geekay as we're closer to their spawn, but they're still conceding a couple of meters here. EMP available for Wimmo. No, Hawk's, where is Hawk going? EMP drops here on Hawk. Oh no, he's missed! Hawk's killed him. Geekay is falling apart. Trade from UV to try and keep them alive. They might be able to stabilise. Defensive bubble coming through, but Hawk is fully beamed, and he is pushing his payload to the end.
The hidden blade of Wales. Stay hidden for another week, mate. That was a fucking joke. Unbelievable. Clock comes out. Lethal hits the shot on CJ. He's good looking for more. Finds more. That's 2. Hawk on the cart. Raid boss fully talked. Lep face to face in the snare. Cuffer can roll around with UV. Surely they can win this fight at spawn, but the damage is well and truly done. Lethal making a swap now over to the Cassidy. I don't know who we're contesting with this one. Echo on Echo. I'm crying.
It's his best hero. It's his best hero, and in a time of desperation, Geekay will lean on to comfort. Lethal and Wimone now probably on respectively their 2 best heroes as well. Now on Cass, on Echo, and they're just going to try and make it work. Minefield up for Kuffer, Tidal Blast for UV, but Hawk is getting ever closer to that grab, and time is running out for Geekay. Just over a minute left, and this is so tough. Look at the ult bank again for SSG. It's nearly 4.
Tidal blast onto Cuffer. He goes for the slam with the minefield as well. Hits that stomp.
Huge.
Down goes Chronic. CJ so low. Big boot from Cuffer. That's going to be checkpoint conceded. Lethal's traded, but it shouldn't make much of a difference. And Geekay, hang on.
Go on, Cuppa.
Surely not, right? Surely not.
like
With this
this.
ult bank, with 50 seconds on the clock, surely SSG can just bank ultimates and win a big ult fight at the end to seal the deal.
Yeah, it's just a big combo,
DK
right?
basically
Big
only
combo.
have one fight if they take even a second too long here. If this is a slightly staggered out fight, it will be one. But
Yeah,
this
too
is
many,
so
too many
unreal.
ults to fail, surely, here from SSG. 30 seconds left on the clock. SSG will be happy
What they
if
said
it
about
takes
the
a while
banks.
for this. Kuffa's going to be forced away. Clock out first from Chronic. Copy comes through from Ramon. It's a Sojourn copy, though. They've been forced back. No value out of this, but they have to take a back step. Doesn't find the kill onto Lethal there. Kitsune rush from CJ as they push forward, looking for more. Ramon 1 HP after that copy. They take him down. Geekay are going for a desperate reset here, but they still have the Grav Blossom combo. It hits it. Big come through.
Both DPS dead for Geekay. They have close spawns on. Cuffa's trying
It's
to
done.
stall. Admiral's boot Lenny. Pause. No way. No way. Overhealth on for Cuffa. Slam is out.
DPS
UV
are
and
nearly
Admiral
back.
both closing on ultimates, but they don't have it yet. Who has the touch?
Ramon's got it.
Maymon on the point. Beat comes out. It's a 3-man though.
They've got the
Ultimate
touch.
trades left. On point. There's so much damage coming through. UV has the blast. He gives it to Admiral. He's clutching out. Lethal's back.
Oh,
Chronic
support.
trades. Lethal still. Close spawns are still enabled. Geekay are back in it. UV. No way. The one-man army on Wu Yang might just be doing it again. SSG, they've got to spin outrageous back spawns for everybody right now. Oh, Lethal come back on. What's he coming back on?
Tracer?
Freya?
Oh, no, we can't. Yeah, Freya.
Bad.
All right, the DPS aren't here for Geekay yet, but Kuffa has the Minefield to buy valuable time. Sugar Free has the Blossom. No more Zarya from Hawk. He is on to the Diva right now. He has marked the point, but Geekay are not out in this one just yet. Sugar Free has had to Wraith Minefield on point.
Minefield.
Sugar Free can't afford to go down. They need that Blossom. SSG can kite this Minefield if they want. Geekay are
Lethal's
looking for
back.
something, but Kuffa can't leave the
Ramon's
cart.
dead.
Sugar Free has found Ramon. Now he can come back to point. Blossom in hand. He's going to get topped back up. Looking for his opening, looking for someone to Blossom, but it's just Kuffa on point. They're playing it slow. They're clearing Kuffa. He goes for one more touch. Slam out Blossom there. Admiral is deleted as he comes on for the touch. Now it's so difficult. Kuffa has thrown himself at it here. Sugar Free looking to take the jewel. Kitsune rush from CJ. That's Kuffa going down now. They have to throw themselves at point. UV is in. Lethal is in. It's all over. SSG get it over the line, and SSG beat Geekay.
How has the Reaper picked the Echo in the final fight, by the way? Kuffa with just stuck to the point. Like this whole
Kuffa
OT,
did so
he's
much
just
at the
glued
end.
to payload for so long. Like he wants to push so badly, but nobody can ping pong cart. Like
There's no
DPS
Tracer,
at
yes.
Echo and Freya. Like he just
Who
can't leave
touches?
cart. And Lenny finds Maymon. Like
Yeah. There's no bubbles in that one either, right? Like, Sugar Free's just found it. He's just... huge result for SSG.
Yeah, that's a massive clutch there. I really thought that SSG were going to be fucked on one of this map or on Surabasa when like the Ram counter just felt open. But I mean, it's just been given away by Geekay, really. Like,
Yeah, I wonder how much, because obviously I think you still have to give SSG that first map. Remember, that first map was Geekay's pick, their ban situation as well, right? That ends up
the
maybe
Lucio
being the
Wu,
swing
man.
map.
Like, it's just
Yeah,
the Lucio
yeah.
Wu sim just was not it with the Ram.
But it's like, that's the key map, right? Because I don't know if they kind of just planned these as the other counters, but I also don't know if that gave them... You know, how impactful was that in terms of Geekay's choices throughout the rest of the map? Or rest of the series?
Hawk saves NA. I mean, Hawk went like actually nuclear on this map. No, like on
It's-
Zarya, he was just raid bossing so many fights.
I think it's...
Maymon had like I'd say a bit of a disaster of a series. I mean, he's actually done really well on the scoreboard there, you can see. But like some of those key moments, like that EMP on Hawk, like Hawk pushes inside, he fucks that EMP. Every time he EMP'd, he was dead to Chronic as well. Like there were 2 EMPs before that fluff was just like EMP dead. On map 1, like on the sim, like you know, what was he? He was 6 and 10 or something with 3k damage, like rough. Nice for 6 months, Grizz Gold.
Being told as well, CJ has beaten his previous record by half a point, setting the new series high score at 52.5. Good on you, CJ. And it's
pat on the back, Chrissy.
Just UV got 44 points and all of that as well, just for what it's worth. Other big winner is Lep, actually with 34. Admiral with 16, quite bad in comparison. 28.5 for Sugar Free, 25.5. Chronic. Hawk with 24, recovering from that particularly bad score on Gibraltar. Kuffa 23.5. 13.5 Ramon, 16 Admiral, 11 Lethal.
53 points including that Gibraltar. That's insane. Was that CJ? Yeah, it's because CJ went positive on the Gibraltar because he wasn't his 7 and 14 tank.
Yeah, he got 6.5 there. You're like, it's a difference maker.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is an insane series to win. Fucking hell.
That's a huge one as well. Yeah, like huge credit. And obviously that puts Geekay in a situation where back-to-back weeks now, they lose against their 2 key opponents.
God damn, I need to see how Letty found Maybone in that final turn. Fucking.
Yeah, like, I don't even know where it, like, it didn't seem remotely close to anywhere where the action was.
Such a good series to watch. So fucking good. I really thought there was going to be a round on Surabasa. I really thought it was coming. Like.
So the minefield comes out. Sugar Free's in the staircase.
Like, does Letty go to the mini room or something and, like, Maymone's outside there or what? It was just in the highlights? Oh, it's up top. He TP'd up into the window and just one-tapped him.
Oh, I think, yeah, so Sugar Free's in the little room then, and then Wamone tries to push top, and then Sugar Free just chases him with TP, essentially.
Yeah. Ah.
Just, yeah, good decision in the moment, right? Like, you know, like...
I mean, Lenny's Reaper has, you know, he's definitely got his moments on him, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, a huge clutches last week as well in some of those. Like, you think that King's Row defense, especially. I know that was against Extinction, and that's like, you know, maybe it should be more comfortable, but they also don't get it over the line against Extinction without some of those moments. SSG have locked in at worst 2nd seed. Yeah, obviously Team Liquid have really kind fixtures this week, so I think it will be no more than 2nd seed. But the important thing, I mean, I guess it means they get to avoid Team Liquid, right? And it means it's probably going to be a Geekay SSG rematch in that first round of playoffs to go to winner goes to Stockholm. Sorry if I've got the math correct. Yeah, I think it'd be shocked if Liquid do anything except pick Nightmare, because that's the beauty of being first with how the power rankings in the teams go. It means you can just pick the 4th seed when there's a bit of a tier break and just sort of get that easy game to qualify.
God. Geekay's actually just one abandoning of the 100% Wu Yang uptime from leveling the fuck up.
I mean, they gave it up on... Oh, it was the Surabasa it was banned, right? Or am I... Fuck.
That was not. That was the King's Right. It was the King's Right.
That was the one he swapped, yeah.
He swapped to Kiri. He swapped to Kiri on Surabasa, but they didn't play.
They were also cooked. They were cooked in that series, in that map especially as well, yeah.
Yeah.
What a result.
Korea have 3 or 4 spots. I think 3. Yeah, Korea, North America have 3, EMEA has 3, China has 2, Pacific/Japan has 1 combined. Have I covered all the regions?
Yeah, that's all of them.
3, 6, 9, 2, 1, yeah. Everyone but China. No, China has 2, Pacific, Japan have 1 combined. Basically, SSG lives and dies by the Zarya. I mean, you could have said the same about them on, like, you know, Diva or something a couple of weeks prior. Clock's not a one-trick. The LCQ concept could be so cool. What do you mean, Carpo edits?
Just woke up from an app.
Japan have 1 combined. Yeah, Lionel.
Yeah, it was actually animus. Like the Al Qasiyah Gen G series, actually really good. You might end up being a little bit vexed afterwards, but it's probably worth it. Playoffs next week, Hilarium.
We got a South American team last time, right? With Wilma Fisford. That was EWC, not one of the Blizzard lands, mate. Like, when Blizzard does the lands, the attendance... The attendance is a bit more trim, you know? Like, OWCS 16 teams. They'll let anyone and their mother come to the event. But for like a normal circuit, it's like 8 or 12. 12 is like an exception to the rule. Usually it's 8. No complaints from me though. Love more slots.
Saying SSG lives and dies by Zara is like saying Geekay lives and dies by Wu Yang. Yeah. I believe this is actually Jamie theory of that. In reality, everyone's one tricks.
What is your favorite, like, sound that you can make yourself? Like a whoop, whoop, whoop.
Wait, like with our mouth?
Yeah.
I love the sound design bits.
To be honest, there's nothing wrong with the sound design bits. The only problem with the bits is they only have like 1 bits per stage. So you just inevitably get sick of, you know what I mean? Like it's just
I miss like the entire year, possibly even 2 years of Overwatch League, where you would always hear that one clip from Horizon Lunar Colony of, was it Jaehong giving him a good hosing? Like, does anyone remember that? It's like a Coalescence clip where Uber's like giving him a good hosing, and I remember I must have heard that clip 500 times.
Well, yeah, there's no way to make any of this sort of filler content good enough that you can watch it every week, like 5-10 times.
Such a good OG emote, the Ricardo Boostio. I love that. That's such an OG one. I haven't seen that in years. It's like OG Frogger stuff. Like, I feel like Frogger used to have this shit on his channel in like 2018. It's alright. It's like used to be his profile picture or something. I think it's like unlocking a memory in my brain.
Thank you, Woody, to 33 for the 19 months.
Refresh your page. Was there no interview? Yeah, the game was too good, so I've decided to skip the interview phase.
Surely there's an interview, no?
They've passed it, mate.
Well, I thought this was
versus Sakura.
What? Oh, piss off.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. It's like maybe we could do a losers interview where we ask who would you like to play in Stockholm.
Chrissy says like, Lenny's mic wouldn't work, so I couldn't get an interview.
So we just made up an excuse. Basically, we just pretended that Lenny's mic wasn't working and called it a day.
And there's no way to solve this or use someone else. So what do you want them to do, Max?
Yeah, true. I mean, to be fair, they are under the pump with the VMix calls. It's just like actually 10 drongos that all refuse to do an interview, all ignoring the production chat. You know, like it's so hard.
Okay, looks like we're just getting into the next one. Okay. I'm cutting my bod then.